You probably know the feeling. Sweaty, fast breathing, quick heart rate. That's a cortisol spike. It feels awful, and its imbalance is the cause of your anxiety. Rebalance Health's 3-part anxiety system helps address it at the root. Rebalance Health lozenges are natural and designed for optimal absorption, providing 24-hour relief. Live life fully without feeling like you're fighting for it. Get 50% off your first month with code CALM23 at rebalancehealth.com.
And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, episode number 229, with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, just living the best life. My computer's not started. It's shut down. I didn't realize we didn't have the beer or the glasses. So I've had a couple running down and backs going. Just.
Oh, there was a gift card in there too.
I don't think there was a gift card in there. Maybe it's something else. What does it say?
$5?
Oh, there you go. And with that noise, I think our pals here walking in.
Chad Cuzzo. I need a surprise guest appearance to discuss playoffs at hand. There, Rad Brad's in the house. Rad Brad shows up when the playoffs are going on. I don't think we've seen him since last year when you and him made that bold prediction of we're just going to roll over the Rams.
Smoke that ass. I'm telling you.
It might even suck it out. What? I'm just saying. Melton's in the house. What's up? Hostile Dots in here. Yo. What's going on, fellas? My least favorite podcast. I'll tell you what. If we should have probably planned more accordingly with the Bengals and the Chiefs playing. Mm-hmm. Like, we know Bengals fans, we know Chiefs fans. Like, we should have had something going on, right? But,
it's been a hectic week.
But we don't.
Yeah.
That's why we're your least favorite podcast, right?
I'm
like,
telling
your
you.
favorite podcast would have definitely had all that planned out.
I didn't listen to our show once this week. I've listened to several other shows, but not our show once. It's because it's my least. I never got around to it.
Yeah.
So,
no.
F that show. That show sucks anyway.
No, you said the Bills would beat the Bengals. How did that work out? I mean,
I did too. Didn't I say the Bills would beat the Bengals?
Let me
go to the book. I'm pretty sure I did because I was like, bang, bang, Niner gang.
We all had the Bengals with the plus 5.5. So suck it, Rad Brad.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, no, I'm so real. I mean, it's amazing, right? Another great week of football, everything like that. We'll get more into football when Boner gets here, our Dallas Cowboy fan. But yeah, no, just another beautiful week. We got Partake non-alcoholic beer we're going to go through right now.
We got pale IPA, and blonde. So there's 2 different IPAs going in this one.
Yeah, what's going on, man? How are you?
I meant the week Hamlin got hurt, so I didn't comment on that game. Well, you didn't win. You didn't lose.
Blonde's first.
You guys nearly killed the man is what you did.
No, we didn't do anything. He did that. Remember what you said? You sent me a text. Hey, look at this guy. What a crazy guy. Roy Williams. Oh, God. Come sit down. We got Boner in the house. But yeah, no, here, let me get you there's your glass right there. We're starting off with the blondes.
Whiskey knew a blonde once. She charged by the inch.
God. Boner loves blondes. He really does.
That's
big fan of them.
Huh.
There we go. So Partake Brewing Blonde. This can is beat the hell. It says, 0.3 ABV.
Okay.
Because when I looked, I go 3%. I go, man, we're going to get messed up. Something that jumped off the shelf for this beer. One, it came in a 12-pack, obviously, but it was a variety pack, and it had 4 beers, times 3 on that, and 2 carbs. I was like, 2 carbs. The guy's like, I'm in on that. You know what I mean? Low calories, low carbs, all that kind of shit.
Right.
So, all right, let's see how it is. You got a glass if you want to drink out of a glass. Right how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. So I obviously don't know much about beer, so I'm terrible at having a beer show, but non-alcoholic, but still got 0.3. So what qualifies as non-alcoholic?
0.5 or less.
Yeah, 0.5 or less. Yeah. And now you have some that are 0 zeros.
Yeah.
And so that's a beer that we've been having a lot of lately is 0 beer. All right.
Yeah, you got to give it the hard pour.
Hey,
so it's definitely got a nice look to it, for sure.
Nice clean look. Let me smack that down and get those bubbles out of the way. All right, let's see what we got here.
That's not bad.
So what's going on? You went to a brewery lately? Or do you want to talk about that later? What are we talking about now? I don't even know what's going on. Now I'm all out throwing out of control.
I don't know.
Because now I got Boner here. Now I'm all...
We were sitting here talking. I mean,
Wiggly.
these guys are in here talking about gangbangs and let's see here. Whiskey said he knew a blonde who charged by the inch, and Rad Bread said so $2, and Whiskey said on a good day.
On a good day. I'm all tip, baby. I'm all tip. This actually tastes pretty good. Wow. Did you take a pull off this thing yet?
I did. It's not bad. It's got that blonde taste. Whoa. Let's
It's got a nice clear.
turn that
it looks
down.
great. It smells good. Good pour. Good head on it.
I like a hooker who charged by the inch. I think I get a pretty good deal.
Speaking of which, we're talking about prostitution tonight. Coming up next.
Oh, yes. Definitely going to talk about
Built like a tuna
prostitution.
can.
Huge prostitution ring busted up here in the Frisco and South Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not enough to have a conversation. But a little bit.
Yeah. No, you got to see the.
pictures to find guys and like, oh, the Colony, Little Elm, Frisco. I don't know all those guys.
Oh God. That's one thing I didn't want to see people that I knew at one point. Like, oh God.
They're like, oh, man, I was supposed to go out with those guys that night. Whew, dodged a bullet.
No way. Like with soap, I guess we can get into it later on.
I mean, we can get into it right now.
I don't know. You
We're
want to talk
already into it.
prostitution?
So many options out there where you don't have to talk to or deal with like personal like people. Like, why would you go out and put yourself in a position to get caught? Like, porn's free.
They want to experience it with somebody else. They want to have sex. You know what I mean?
There's enough toys out there that can simulate something somewhere.
I
Go get you one of them, them dolls.
Go get a doll. then you're a guy that's got a doll in your house.
Yeah, but they don't put you on a list for having a doll in your house. You don't get a newspaper for having
Oh
a doll.
God! My whole thing is this. It's like, this wasn't a weird sting like what is that? Michael Hansen or not Michael Hansen?
Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen. Michael Hansen's a stand-up guy. This wasn't like a Chris Hansen. Like what was that show called? Back when he'd come out of the bedroom
To Catch a Predator.
To Catch a Predator, right? This wasn't like that.
No, but this all. So that's the thing. Like the crackdown on the prostitution is the human trafficking and the sex trafficking.
Yeah.
So this is to nip that in the butt. But
Right.
Here's how you.
But there's some women out there that do this as a profession.
Right. Here's how you kind of get rid of that.
haven't been tried.
Well, why is prostitution still illegal?
I don't get it.
Like if you have it in a nice, fine, upstanding, establishment, and maybe downtown South Lake. I mean, these guys were out in South Lake anyways. So,
I mean, there's more legal ways to do it. I guess Match.com or.
I mean, all you're doing is. That's what I'm saying. You're just paying them to have sex. All you're doing is cutting out the dinner, right?
There are an estimated 42 million prostitutes around the world.
There's got to be way more than that.
It seems like those are all ones on the book
low.
collecting health care.
That's low.
You know what I mean?
Those are the ones with insurance.
Yeah, those are ones that got like benefits and stuff like that.
Rad Brad sounds like I need to go to South Lake.
I'm just
That's where they
you
got
get
caught.
busted. Yeah, that's where you get busted. I just don't get it because prostitution is like the oldest profession, is it not? Like
You just
at the very beginning of the time, they're like, oh, I can exchange some goods for services. Come on in.
right.
Death, taxes, and prostitution. Is that what it is?
I don't think that's it.
I think that's it. I think that's right.
I think that's right.
that's
but that's
Things will never go out of business.
I don't think. Oh yeah, okay, there you go. But I don't get it. Why it's illegal here? I don't know what we're trying to prove or what the hell. You know what I mean? Like, wait, hold on. It's legal here in the U.S. It's legal in certain counties. It's legal in Nevada.
In Reno.
It's legal, and in the Bunny Ranch that's outside of Vegas.
That's in
Like
Reno, right?
Well, Reno's north of the
No, that's
state.
where the Bunny Ranch is, though.
That's where the Bunny Ranch is? Because
Yeah.
there's another one I thought that was in the south part of the
I don't know.
Nevada.
Hojo's in the house. What's up, Hojo?
It's legal in Grapevine, just not South Lake. God.
Wait, we're supposed to get services when we're married? No, that's when you stop getting services.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, so it's already legal in some areas, but it's like, around here, it's like, oh, okay, no, you got busted. But yeah, no, I don't know if it was associated with human trafficking or the underage shit.
Well, it's like
I
a
thought
2-day sting where you're busting 48 people.
Yeah.
This is like a To Catch the Predator type thing.
You think so?
Yeah,
No, what I'm saying, those guys didn't go there.
Yeah, you would think that the article would have mentioned something about underage.
Yeah,
Or anything, but it was just straight prostitution.
Yeah.
right. Which they're not always. Sex trafficking is not always underage, right?
Right.
They get these these girls, whether they're underage, overage, whatever age they are, they pop them full of, drugs and things like that. So they don't know what they're doing. Right. And you're forced in these situations. But
you got what is it called? I don't know, a veteran, right? So you got a veteran that's been doing this for 10 years, and this is just what she does.
She knows what she's good at.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal? She's independent. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not someone's.
Here's the thing: like the only difference between that and like porn is one's getting filmed,
right?
Getting sold, right? Like
that's how you get out of it. Then I guess you bring a camera with you, or just pop your.
That's I swear to God, I was in like a cartoon or like that was somewhere. No, I'm filming. This is art at this point. This is art.
We were coming to film a show. I don't know what you thought was happening. I was paying her for her services.
And calling in on the show to weigh on this topic from jail cell in Romania. Welcome, Andrew Tate.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, we're not like that. Like,
no.
I mean, this is if there are plenty of females out there who choose to do that, right? And this is what we're talking about. Is it's their choice to do it. They want to do it. It's not just females though. It's male too, right?
Yeah.
There's male prostitutes.
Yeah. Made a whole movie about it, right? I think then the chicks love it, right? I can't think of it. No, it wasn't Deuce Bigelow. What the hell is that one?
They said they don't hear his mic.
Gigolo?
Oh, I do have him muted.
There we go.
Oh, that's all right. Y'all weren't missing much. I'm terrible at this.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, old school 2.0.
I muted it because
1.0 when it caught that.
It was
2.0
echoing
caught it.
because it was just me and him in here earlier, so I was like, oh, okay, but yeah, we got you set up. You're good. You're good for the long haul.
Now
man.
you can say hello to everybody.
You talking about the gigolo with the
Deuce
dude
Bigelow?
from Deuce Bigelow, the male gigolo, and the European gigolo.
Yeah. Lizzie would tell me. I don't know. I can't think of it.
It's the gigolo, and it's got John Berth and all in it. Are you talking about the Showtime show?
No.
I thought that had James Franco.
Or are you talking about Richard Gere?
It's some movie. That one's got a prostitute in it, too. Hold on.
But that's not a male prostitute.
What the hell is that
Which
one?
Richard Gere? Well, there's Pretty Woman, and then there was the gigolo. It was Richard Gere.
Oh, that's
American
okay.
gigolo.
I didn't see that.
That redheaded woman that
Julia Roberts
that crushes Ben Stiller's heart and Along Came Polly. She's in it. I can't think of the damn name of the movie. Lizzie's like probably yelling in the other room. I don't know. But anyways.
We would hear her if she's yelling.
Let's see. Male hooker movies. Midnight Cowboy.
My favorite part on Deuce Bigelow is where he ends up getting with a female prostitute, and then they're both arguing over money, and she wants her whatever $100, and he wants his $2.
No, you're gonna pay me my $2. Hold on, I gotta go to it now. Now I gotta know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Deuce Bigelow is one of them. It's like,
well, yeah, but he didn't have sex with any of them.
He didn't. Oh, he's just there for time, right? Hanging out.
Yeah.
He just wanted to hang out.
Just
with
a companion.
Yeah, there you go.
Just a male companion. That's it.
God.
That's not illegal, right?
That's another thing. Like, yeah, if you get caught, because they would have had to have, like, put down all their little darkest desires and fantasies, I guess, on that chat.
The Wedding Date. That's the name of that stupid movie.
Yeah, I never would have guessed that.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. That's why I
never heard of her. She sounds hideous.
That's like, I can't think of the guy's name, the chick's name. I don't know any of these freaking people. I can't name anybody. It's like, yeah, Lizzie's in there. Hey, Lizzie. The Wedding Date. Where were you?
Wedding Day.
It sounds like a Matthew McConaughey movie.
It's the other.
Or Mark Ruffalo.
It's close. He kind of looks like him. I can't think of his name. Now I clicked away. Oh,
They
God.
caught nothing but green lights all the way in. Talk about green
Now I
light.
gotta freaking get it. Let's see what's going on. Deborah Messing. She do
Okay.
anything for you?
No, not really.
No.
Yeah.
Amy Adams.
Okay.
I can't think of it. I don't see the other guy.
Lizzie said Loverboy is another one.
Loverboy is actually
Oh, that's
fun.
an
Never
80s.
seen
Is
it.
that an
Never
80s
seen
movie?
it.
That's old. That's old
I thought
school.
that was
movie.
a band.
Loverboy was
yeah.
was freaking hilarious.
Back when I was watching like everything 80s, anything that come Loverboy, Tomboy,
It's all boys.
well, boys, there's girls in it, right? Anything that people would get naked. That's pretty much what I was watching.
Watching anything. He walks into Blockbuster. Which is your most nude movie you got on the shelf?
That's
that
it.
won't throw any red flags.
You could go
where's
into
that movie
Blockbuster, you'll run it over in the back, and it'll be like rated R, and then it'll tell you like blah 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 nudity, and you're like, yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good.
We'll take that one.
Where's that one where Katie Holmes shows her breasts? Can I rent that one?
The Faculty,
Is that in the Faculty?
I think so.
No, The Gift.
The Gift.
The Gift.
Ah, dang
The
it.
Faculty was the one with Usher, where they're
He showed his
aliens.
breast?
No, I don't think so.
Usher's in the Faculty?
Yeah, I
had
think
no
so.
idea.
I think so too.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where all the teachers are aliens.
Yeah,
Ursher.
they all get turned into it or whatever.
Yeah.
Ursher.
Yeah. Ursher Raymond.
I think this was pre-herpes, before you got the herp.
He's got herpes?
Oh yeah, and he passed it around. Like he got in trouble for that.
Usher?
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, he got sued and crap for that.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Didn't give him the heads up?
Yeah, he didn't say, by the way.
That's why he was such a good dancer. Just always kind of
God.
moving around a little bit.
Jesus, no thanks. But yeah, so prostitute. That whole thing out, and I'd have to look into it more because I don't understand why it's not legal. Like I'm not saying everywhere. You're not going to have it in like these real certain towns, right? Like Christian towns or religious towns.
The Hartford Small Business Insurance knows that running a small business is a big-time commitment. So this holiday season, they're celebrating hardworking small business owners with a chance to go to iHeartRadio Jingle Ball in Miami on December 16th. Nominate yourself or another small business owner for a chance to win a trip for two. Includes airfare, 2-night hotel, tickets to the show, plus $1,000 in spending cash. For official rules and entry information, visit iHeartRadio.com/smallbusiness.
Are you struggling to conceive? You have options, and at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group, we'll make sure you have the guidance and support you need. PREG is known for individualized fertility care that's unique to every patient. We take the time to provide a reassuring and empowering experience because we believe that you deserve nothing less. Let us help you on your journey to parenthood. Visit us at pregonline.com to learn more. Get the guidance and support you need at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group.
Footloose where you can't dance?
Yeah, where
They're
you
not
can't
gonna
dance.
have prostitution.
You're not going to have prostitutes there. You can't even friggin' dance.
You just got to be able to tax it. I guess that's the issue, right?
They'll tax the shit out of it. I mean, hell, you know what I mean? It's like with anything else, they're going to tax the hell out of it.
I mean, it's a high income job. You know, they're not getting $2 a pop like Deuce Bigelow is, right? You know,
Or whoever whiskey goes and sees, you know, that tuna can.
yeah,
he's
well,
got
paying
there.
by the inch, so you know, gets the good deal.
I mean, that'd be a hell of a system. All right, get it out.
Problem is, like every time he walks in, he pulls an ice pack out of his pants. He's like, "You're -2 today, baby. You're paying me."
It's all the way up there. Watch this.
This beer has like a weak salsa taste to it. Like if you go into
Salsa?
yeah, you go into some Mexican food restaurant and like
he's
Stillwater,
kind of like a little bit of a watered down taste.
maybe it's like Stillwater, Oklahoma, and then you get something and it's like
No
I
one
don't
goes
think
to Stillwater,
exactly
Oklahoma.
because it tastes like this. But
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, is there pineapple in that? No, I don't know. I'm not a fan.
No, that's water.
We've been going through this
This is
all
awful.
month. We're 25 days
25 days in.
in. Dry January.
It's the most depressing 25 days in my life.
Why wouldn't it be in Christian towns? It's in the Bible 900 times. Just remember the loopholes. It's not premarital sex if you never get married. No, I got it. But like now, what's funny is
I don't
people,
think that's one of the loopholes.
people
like,
pick and choose like what they want to take out of the Bible and then, express. It kind of.
Oh, yeah.
They definitely, I'm not getting
Not
into
get
this
into
shit.
Bible.
I'm not getting into this shit.
I can
Just
get
which-
the Bible
which is
out
your
of
favorite
context
loophole to
all day
stick it
long.
in?
What do you want? You tell me what you want to do. I'll show you in the Bible where it's legal. Okay.
I'm not doing it.
Hey, only one of us here has studied the Bible.
I've read it.
That was me.
You know.
Yeah.
I glossed it. I was power reading. So I was like,
Apostle said, if you
never
do
read
it doggy style, you can't be sent to hell. All dogs go to heaven.
God. It's science.
It's just science right there. And they can't get pregnant that well.
they can't
I mean,
get
they can, but you gotta, circumvent that.
Yeah, I mean, just you know what to do. I mean, come on.
Some people don't.
That's how you end up in hell. Now we're back on the whatever talk.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
See, this actually is quite good compared to what we've had.
I'm slamming it.
And,
like it's
it's
it's going down.
So there's 4 different beers in here,
See.
and then I noticed that it didn't have a couple other that I already picked up singles for.
Okay.
And then I've had singles, and then I saw this. I go, oh, let me put some back, and then I still have like 2 more beers of
From
Partake.
Okay.
And it's like one's a Goes, and I think the other one, I can't think of the other one. We'll see. We'll keep it. I don't know how long the show's going for tonight. You know what I mean?
I'm almost done. I'm out of topics. I had prostitution. That was it.
Prostitution.
I'm tapped out after
Big
prostitution.
bold letters and a big 45 circles around
My
it.
run sheet just says whores.
It's gonna be a great night.
That's it. It's just
It
whores.
says Horror talk.
Horse.
Snowman's in the house.
Speaking
what is
of
going
horrors,
on?
what is that show that
Speaking
Lizzie's
of-
watching?
I know. I think Bachelor or something like that.
that what it's called?
I think there's a bunch of women and like one dude.
Right?
So.
And then they're all like crying.
It's either that
and
or
shit.
it's a gangbang. It's one of the two.
It's like, I swear to God, I've seen this before. Not on this channel, but I've seen something like it. And I'm like, God, look at this guy. Just mowing through that ass. Yeah, I don't get
somehow that's legal, right?
Right.
Because you're filming it.
Right?
That's the key.
And certainly
You
you're going
just
to
gotta
find your
film it.
life partner by sleeping with 30 women in one house.
And they're all crying like, "Oh, you know what? I hope I get a husband." Like, I thought you didn't want a guy that's not dating.
You don't want
30
a
other
player,
wo-
right?
Yeah,
Like-
right. Like, I'm looking for a long term thing. So you're on a show,
for a
you're on a
commitment.
TV show where
Looking for someone who's faithful.
God.
No. I'm just looking to be the next bachelorette.
I
That's
think
all
what
that
you're
is.
looking for is
Is that what it is?
Yeah, ideally
They're
they
looking for
either
VV.
they either get picked and then you immediately break up and then you get a show later, or you were in the running and everybody loved you but he didn't pick you and so you get a show later.
so you get a show. Yeah.
Yeah. And so then you got to go and date 30 dudes. Like, why would anybody want to do that? Like, I would hate to be on that show and have to pick like 30. I'm too tired.
Just
I ain't
Sounds
got time for
exhausting.
it.
just dealing with one.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
All the drama that comes with each one of them, and they're
just like,
pretending to care about what they all have to say. No.
I don't care.
which one's in the corner, nice and quiet? That's the one I want.
Hey, what's your story?
Yeah.
I like your style.
Let's go be quiet together.
God,
Yeah,
they
who could I sit at a restaurant with and not have to talk? That's what I want.
just kind of look at him every so often, give him a little wink. How's that margarita? I caught Snowman's show early this morning too. I was
Right.
watching him, and I shared this link out. I go, hey, y'all go out and check out this. It's my morning routine now. I put that shit on and I just sit there and listen. And boy, he doesn't like LeBron like at all. It's actually quite entertaining too. What's he called? Bronze sexuals. He's like bronze sexuals. He goes, you MFers. I was like, God damn. I'm like, got me a little. I was like, oh, after I share it, now we're doing that, huh? I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
All right, so slammed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm ready. What we have next?
Boner, you just take your time, and if you don't want it, you can pour it.
Oh, I'll finish it, but yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
All right, we're shaking these up pretty good first. Here we go.
We're having hazy IPA. Okay, so one of them's hazy and one's a regular IPA. So we're having hazy IPA. Yes, bronze sexual confessions.
Is this
And
grape?
It's not great.
And that-
It's grapefruit.
Grape soda?
We got that cat in here. Cletus is in the house.
What's up, Cletus? I was. He's got a party he's
I
putting
know.
together, and I was like, "Oh man, I want to go." And I was like, shit, boy,
You're going out of town, right?
Yeah,
That's
I'd love to go. Go over there and hang out with the cat all night. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
Huh? Oh, I just would drink this more if it was actually had some grape in it.
Like if it was like grape Kool-Aid,
Oh, yeah.
This one's less than
Yeah, can we do a
0.5.
Kool-Aid testing later?
we sure can.
See, tasting notes. Partake hazy IPA is bursting with flavor and low on bitterness, generously dry hopped with notes of ripe apricot. I don't know why I said that weird. Sweet mango and juicy berries. My mouth's watering just talking about it. Let's see. This hazy IPA is juicy, smooth, and fit for
Smells
Every
pretty
day.
good. Smells pretty good.
I got lost.
If it want an IPA, I drink it.
Oh, if it weren't.
Stupid
No,
cat.
he said if it wants. Cats are dumb.
I know people who type that way. Yeah. So you have to be able to.
I think the problem
read
is he
through
doesn't
it.
have the opposable thumbs to kind of help
Yeah.
out. You know.
I told you he can't flush the toilet. Fucker, you don't have thumbs.
Little jinxie cat.
Jeez, are new little tricks. All right, let's see what we got here. All right,
But
perfect
yeah,
head.
we're also still drinking the
Murky.
non-alcoholics there. Oh, Cletus.
Hey, it smells like an IPA.
it smells pretty good. It tastes pretty good. Like
Where the hell have these things been the whole month?
I don't have thumbs, asshole. That's what I said.
We're sticking up for you.
Ah,
I don't have thumbs.
just saying.
God, dog. Yeah, I like that.
I mean, weird.
I mean, if you want to let that stop you, you know,
You want me to dump that cup for you? And rinse it for you?
or just chug it.
No, you don't have to rinse it.
You sure? Okay.
I'll finish it.
I'm
whatever.
sitting here.
Whatever.
I got to suffer through it, right? I chose to be here.
You could have waited like 1 week, and
You
would
got
have
here
real
pretty
beer.
quick, too. No traffic out there today?
It's only 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Yeah, good. All right.
Okay, so we got that going for. Where do you want to go? Like, I have lots of topics.
Just grab something.
So we've already talked about prostitution.
That's what I always tell them. Just grab something. Get down there and get to grabbing.
I guess the next.
Start cycling back through old stuff.
What
What did we ever not talk about? There was some story in the Little Elm Gazette 7 months ago or something. You're like, let's talk about this one.
Prostitution.
Well, that's legal out there.
In Little Elm.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just don't go showboating and telling everybody about it.
Yeah.
We just record it all.
That's it.
That's always a sports bar out there.
Always bring a buddy with a camera.
Every time I see that, they're like high five and shit. What are you doing? It's like,
This guy talking about suffering must be a Cowboys fan. Well,
oh boy.
so
I mean, you get 27 years of getting over it. It's not.
This is neither does Derek
how
Goff.
are you doing?
I'm fine.
Doesn't care.
So, yeah. I'm a Cowboys fan because
Okay.
that's the team I want to watch win.
Okay.
But I'm not set up for any type of success or anything. So it's like here, and part of it's my age now. I don't care about any of them. I'm like, hey, I'm just on for the ride, and then whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
But it would have been cool for them to win. I didn't expect them to, so I just kind of watch it, and then I'm like, okay, that's about right.
So that happened. Okay.
You don't tear your 32-inch TV off the wall and go throw it
Not any-
outside.
well,
throw it in the
that's- yeah, that
driveway and
guy's
back over it with your truck.
Stupid. And then you're going to knee it, and you do it on the wrong end of the TV instead of doing it long way, like idiot.
Or the other guy who ripped it off the wall, threw it down, and shot it with his gun. Yeah.
No, I've thrown stuff before, like for Oklahoma, but I mean that was 20 years
But who would
ago,
do
and
it
I
over
stopped
the
doing
Cowboys?
it.
That's just
Well, no,
stupid.
people will, but yeah, I'm just not at that point anymore.
Going bonkers
I
out
just
there.
I'm not there anymore. So in my life, all I ever wanted was, for the Mavericks to win a championship. They did it when I was young. The Cowboys won 3, so I was like, oh, this is cool. The Rangers finally made it to a World Series. I didn't think it ever going to happen. So that happened. They made it to back to back, and so I was
One strike
excited
away
just about
each
that.
time,
yeah, so that part sucked, the one strike away thing, but.
Twice.
Oklahoma wins championships, even though we haven't won them in a while. But all of my teams have won at some point. I know you're not going to win every year, so it's just easier for me to. It's not like I'm, sitting there waiting for somebody who's never won anything to finally show up.
Yeah.
Destroying the TV was funny 10 years ago. It's old hat now. Yeah, it's just dumb now.
He says it, but I think the Lions fan has turned into the Cowboy fan, right? It's
Nah.
every beginning of preseason, they're like, oh, this is our year, we're going to win. And then,
I said we were going to have a good year this year, and we had a pretty damn good year.
you said you were going to win the Super Bowl or whatever.
I told you earlier, had we made it in the playoffs this year, we would have won this whole fucking thing.
I don't think so.
You finally got the right coach
We got a hell of a coach.
on the right trajectory.
Yep.
Yeah. But not
Them in-
winning.
them
like,
in
not-
Jacksonville.
Getting to Super Bowl, yes. Or getting to the playoffs, yes. Not going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, we're winning the whole thing next year.
You won't even get to the NFC Championship game.
Oh, okay.
There's no way.
Okay. Bengals aren't getting to the NFC Championship game either.
That's pretty accurate.
I know.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
Why not? Why not?
They're going to beat whoever wins that game, though. Everyone's going to break all the receiving records. I mean, yeah, with extra games in the season. Yeah, most likely, right? You got
Who's that?
Amon St. Brown. He's going to break receiving records. Like, oh, yeah. I mean, he's got an extra game now. And
I mean,
whatnot.
until they start adding people that they can also throw to.
Yeah.
Like, he's not going to get 180 targets every season.
I mean, someone's got to get him, right? You got your number one guy who's your main target.
Yeah, but that doesn't, they're going to add somebody and they'll take away a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most likely.
But, still good player.
Same thing like Swift, right? And everybody was like
Still a good
high
player.
on Swift, but then Jamal Williams
Well, the injury
The
got him this
touchdown
year.
vulture.
for some damn reason, the Lions can't get in the end zone. They're the Julio Jones. They fall down on the one, and then what do? Hey, give it to Jamal Williams. He ain't doing nothing. Get in there, Jamal.
Well, I mean, you got to think, they got to be happy with Jamal Williams because you've gone through, I don't know, ever since Barry Sanders left, you can't find a running back,
Yeah.
right? Or you get them and you have high hopes,
This
and
is
then they
Alan's
always
dream,
get
not
hurt.
mine.
Injury stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah, always hurt. So you finally get there's this third string guy that just shows up and gets 1,000 yards and 12
1,000
touchdowns.
yards, 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
17
insane.
touchdowns.
So yeah, that worked out well.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's a free agent
he's,
this year,
He's
so we
no
gotta re-sign
Zeke.
him.
It's not like he gets 2 yards a carry.
We can't all be Zeke, right?
You need
line up at center. I'm not doing that.
You need 1 yard, give to Zeke, he'll give you 2. You need 4 yards, give to Zeke, he'll give you 2.
That's I don't understand what did Doc call it? The ultimate touchdown. I got the ultimate touchdown play.
It's called a touchdown play.
If I was Zeke and they were like, all right, we're running the ultimate touchdown, get out there. Go, I'm not going out there. It's like, nah, man, I ain't doing that shit. We're gonna
I got it. You could see how it's supposed to be set up. The problem is you got all those guys to the left who are all your receivers, but there's like a couple linemen in there that's supposed to go out and lead
They're
block.
on both sides.
Yeah, but the other side didn't move because they're on the line of scrimmage, so those are your ineligibles.
Yeah.
Right? So your left side moves, but the lineman that's supposed to be blocking for Turpin, who the first time we ever put him out on offense, all year, he's just kind of trotting out there, and the guy gets blown up. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking fake.
Him and Zeke both get blown up.
Trot so hard.
I was like, jeez.
But you weren't surprised. Like, were you surprised that Dallas was in the game the whole time?
No,
Like, they were in the whole time.
No, I expect them to be close, and I thought, and I think I put it on the little chat that we were on. As soon as Pollard went out, I was like, it's over.
Yeah.
Because that's the guy that you need in order to keep that offense moving.
Right.
Yeah, Cletus, Javid Best. Scatter shooter while wondering. Yeah, no, that got injuries, concussions. Got him out early.
I don't know who that is.
He was a freaking awesome running back that we drafted.
Guy from Cal.
Yeah, concussions got him.
Concussions. Oh boy. Yeah. So this season, are you overall okay with how it went for the Cowboys?
No, I mean you still want to win. So they've got a good defense that all of a sudden, didn't get sacks later. But I thought the defense played really, really well. Mm-hmm. I think when it's,
that's how many games. Games y'all win off the defense? I mean, a ton, right?
A lot early.
Yeah.
But then it's like 6-3. You got the ball. I think Pollard just broke his leg. It's 2nd and 2. You go in and you score. Then it can be 13-3 going into half. Instead, you force a ball to double-covered Lamb that gets picked up.
Are you struggling to conceive? You have options, and at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group, we'll make sure you have the guidance and support you need. PREG is known for individualized fertility care that's unique to every patient. We take the time to provide a reassuring and empowering experience because we believe that you deserve nothing less. Let us help you on your journey to parenthood. Visit us at pregonline.com to learn more. Get the guidance and support you need at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group.
The Hartford Small Business Insurance knows that running a small business is a big-time commitment. So this holiday season, they're celebrating hardworking small business owners with a chance to go to iHeartRadio Jingle Ball in Miami on December 16th. Nominate yourself or another small business owner for a chance to win a trip for two. Includes airfare, 2-night hotel, tickets to the show, plus $1,000 in spending cash. For official rules and entry information, visit iHeartRadio.com/smallbusiness.
Which is so ridiculous. And
Prescott could have thrown 2 more. He could have thrown 2 pick sixes in that game. I mean, it could have.
Oh, they were drops.
It hit him right in the. I think they were so shocked that it hit him right in the numbers.
Yeah. Which I don't know why. I guess they didn't watch any tape of this year. But the guy missed 5 games this year and led the league in interceptions.
Yeah, so he made plenty of bad throws, but Purdy hit some guys in the chest too that we couldn't catch, and so whatever. It's the ones that actually did get intercepted are the ones I have a problem with.
Right.
The Michael Gallup thing where he just stops playing and the receiver oh, I know where the ball's supposed to go, and the corner goes and gets it.
Yeah.
But the Lamb one's the one that really bothered me because you should be running clock. We don't need to be giving them the ball back, and we could have went up with either a 9-3 lead or a 13-3 lead. Well, assuming your kicker makes an extra point.
I was going to ask you, how excited were you when Maher just kept missing field goals?
Oh, I was excited. We got the record.
Yeah.
We're in the record books.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Another Cowboy in the record books.
Oh God, trying to throw his helmet. Unfortunately, that was intercepted too. He played terrible. I think the weird thing about Dak is he's really good against bad teams. I've said it his entire career, right? A bad defense, he can drop bombs on.
There's no better cure for bad play than a bad defense.
I'm telling you. And when he beat Tampa had no interest in being in that game. They didn't care.
Tampa was
even in that game,
team.
the beginning of that game, he was awful.
Yeah.
And then once they finally broke through, then all of a sudden all the pressure's off and he was better. But
I think that's what it was, right? He was like, well, now I don't have to do anything great because of the fact that, they're not doing anything.
Tom's just going out here and throwing the ball into the ground. Why do I even got...
Yeah.
All I got to do is just throw it in the air, and I'm doing better.
He's pissed off on every play, so he just goes, throws it right in the dirt or whatever. It's like,
that was the bigger surprise that Tom Brady couldn't find a receiver.
Yeah.
Not even close.
I watched that. that's by far the worst game he's ever played. And it was just every throw was off. And you could tell by he didn't want to be there. He had zero interest in being there. He's sitting there trying to talk to the offensive lineman. They're just sitting there like watching the Jumbotron and stuff. They know Tom's cashed out. You know, he was half-assed this year.
That's what he's doing, just getting there cussing up a storm. The ball's over and fucking inflated.
Let's do it, ball. What's this supposed to be a sign of the same thing?
What's going on, enemy? How you doing? But yeah, it's one of those things. And like today, I was listening to Mike Florio and Chris Sims were talking, and they were talking about Brady and Chris Sims. He's just a complete moron, right? But he's talking about, I was like, here's where I could see Tom Brady going. I could see Tom Brady going to Detroit. Why? Why the hell would we take him?
Yeah, why would he go? I mean, there's like 8 other places that he would go before Detroit.
Well,
you know what I mean?
It's a team that's got a really good offensive line.
No. I'm
arguably
saying
the
like
best. Like
they've already mentioned all these different teams. No one's ever mentioned Detroit.
Right, yeah. And he's like, well, I could see him going there. You know, he played his college ball there, and, you know, Detroit would just jump on the chance to take him. Would we?
Nah.
Because Jared Goff has played pretty damn good since he's been on the team.
I think that's why they need to bring Mac Brown in there to answer that one for Chris. I'll take that one for Chris.
Like, come on. Like, no, we're not. Oh, Dan Campbell would jump at the chance to bring him in. Would he? Because I don't think he would. Because he's already come out and said, Goff's our guy. He's our long-term answer. We're sticking with him. He's shown that he can do what he needs to do.
It seems incredibly stupid, yeah. No, I see him going to the Jets or something like that.
Here's what I see is for the Jets is Aaron Rodgers getting traded to the Jets.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to follow Brett Favre's career path. Shortly after that, he's going to go back to Minnesota.
That's possible. He's doing everything the same that Favre did. When they got Jordan Love, he's like, F this guy. I ain't gonna help him. It ain't my job to, mentor a rookie.
All right.
And then what? Cousins? Who else said that this year? Like there was a couple other people that had that problem. Yeah. Someone else had a problem like that.
No, that was Tannehill.
Oh yeah, Tannehill.
Like go back to receiver, dude.
Meanwhile, homeboy's like, I don't want to watch what you do. You suck.
Yo, John.
Yeah, that's cool, Ron. Don't teach me anything. I got this. I'm good.
I think we're in for some couple crazy years of just. I mean, we saw it this year. Poor quarterbacking, right? And we got a couple more years of that coming up because all the rookies are coming in, new guys are coming in, the old guys are finally getting the hell out of the way. But some of them that are still holding on, they suck. It's like, oh God, just stop it all. I'm ready for new quarterbacks.
And you've got like something like with Rodgers, for example, like he went on Pat McAfee's show after the season was over, and he's like, "Oh, I feel like I got another season where I can win MVP. You know, if I'm surrounded in the right circumstances. You know, was that Green Bay? Is that somewhere else?" And Gronk comes on there, starts talking the next day. He's like, "Why are you talking about MVPs, dude? Why aren't you talking about Super Bowls? They're 5 times better than MVPs." Like Rodgers' whole thought level is just him.
I just need some more mushrooms and freaking ayahuasca. I just need a desert and some drugs. Oh, but don't say drug. That's a negative. You know, which I understand. I got it, man. Yeah. Seen a bunch
drugs
of
are bad.
Just eating a bunch of plants out there.
I just want some tea.
Just want some fucking tea. Jesus. Well, yeah, I just another. I'm tired of the old dudes being in the league. I'm ready for the young blood. But you have to understand with the young blood, you're just going to get some bad play. Is Jordan Love, or not Jordan Love, who's the quarterback for that Purdy is backing up right now? What the hell's his name?
Oh, Trey Lance.
Does Trey Lance even have a job?
No.
Like, we'll see what happens.
Well, he's got a job.
He's
going to be a backup to the Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way
he's
a starter.
Right? Like,
I think Purdy's already the guy.
Oh, but if Purdy goes out there this week and just gets railroaded, right? Like,
I think he's already got it.
Purdy's their Joe Montana.
Yeah.
He's the guy who doesn't have a strong arm. He's not the biggest, but he's just got a lot of guts and accuracy.
Your height is average.
Your arm
strength is whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you,
You're just a guy. Here's a scholarship. You fit right in with the rest of our Alabama quarterbacks.
Oh, God. I think Purdy's the guy. There's no way that and something crazy, catastrophic would have to happen at the beginning of next season. That's the only way he'd lose. Purdy will be the starting quarterback next year.
But, I mean, look at last year. You had Jimmy G taking him, to the conference championship.
Yeah, but he's
old. And then they got rid of him. They benched him for Lance.
Well, that was Lance's team. And Garoppolo was just filling in. He knew what his role was.
That's the other frustrating thing for a Cowboys fan is you're expecting Dak to do all of this stuff when you've built a defense, you've built a running game until Pollard got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have to pay Dak $50 million. I mean, the 49ers are just rolling quarterbacks out there from wherever.
Yeah.
Let's get Garoppolo. Let's get Kaepernick. Let's get Brock Purdy. Let's like any quarterback they want to put out there, any running back they put out there, they all perform.
Yeah, I mean, look, they traded away 2 good running backs this last year, right? Just no drop off or anything. It's a good system. You're building a system and you're building a culture out there. There's no culture here in Dallas.
And even if you try and build it, Jerry will run it.
But you got to pay. You know, that was the biggest mistake they made was paying that guy a ton of money. They should just let his ass go.
Well, here's the thing, though. But like after this season, because you've got several quarterbacks who are going to be getting extensions or signing new contracts.
Yeah.
He's not going to be a top 10 paid quarterback in the league anymore.
They're going to have to pay him more.
No, you still got him for a few years, bro.
I think he may not be a top 10 paid quarterback, but it's still a lot of money to put into one position that's not going to make you better.
Yeah.
Like spread that around and just keep churning quarterbacks. Like in my opinion, you should only be paying big money to the top 5 quarterbacks. The rest of them are all just, there's really no difference between 6 and 18.
There's really not. Well, you get down towards you get down far enough. There's kind of a drop off, but I think 18.
You get in there. I mean, I don't know who's 18 right now. Do we have
Kirk Cousins,
Dak or Kirk Cousins? What's the difference?
No damn difference.
One can run a little bit and one can't. Like,
yeah.
They both need 8 yards. They throw 3-yard checkdowns. So
in their defense, they had the impractical jokers in their ear telling them what to do.
That was the most embarrassing thing ever when he ran that flat. Threw it to Hawkinson to end the season. It was like, why is Hawkinson running a route that's 5 yards short? And then 2, why are you throwing it to him? I could not believe it.
He was open.
It's been a wild. Been a wild year. It's been a wild postseason, and with this week coming up, these are actually really great games. We were talking about it earlier. It's like I'm really excited about these games. It's like solid matchups. There shouldn't be any flops or anything like that shit, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
and this beer is good.
It's pretty damn tasty. I'm ready for the next. What we got next?
You don't have to go as fast as we go.
Yeah. So here in a minute, we're going to be depressed because we don't have anything to drink.
I'm still learning.
We got one each. Oh, we got to do. Those were supposed to be done as individuals, but we'll figure it out. We'll split them, and then we have athletic. We have 2 athletic beers after that.
Okay, all right. So we'll make it through. We'll
Was
figure
that like
out
a
a way.
protein in it or something?
Hits in the house.
Athletic Brewing Company. Yeah, so it's like super light and whatnot. Hey, what's
Filled
up, Hit?
What's going on, Hit? Hope you're doing good, brother.
Testosterone and
I think I saw he posted he hasn't
Got a
been
lot
feeling
of
good,
tea.
so hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, it's got a lot of tea, protein, gives you boners.
they're good.
Wait, this thing's glugging weird. What the hell's going on with this beer?
It's probably you.
It's got a weird glug.
Ugh, that one looks like a coffee.
What?
Soda. I don't know.
Looks like cream soda.
It's a soda.
Now you're in. It's a pale ale. Okay, so 0.3. God, what we got here? Only 10 calories. Holy hell, there's no carbs in this beer. Now we're talking. 75 potassium. They don't have a cool little thing on the back of this one? No. Yeah. Partake Brewing, Toronto, Canada. Drink Partake.
Eh?
Hashtag why?
Is this 2 weeks in a row we drink Canada beer?
I think so.
They do a lot of non-alcoholics in Canada, apparently.
I guess so, eh?
How many centimeters is this can?
How many 45-centimeter actors do you know?
What's that give you again? What?
That's right.
Oh, boners.
What's that?
He's like, yes. Get confused. Our guest is boner.
I want a beer that just gives you ragers.
Just
This is kind of dark, right?
It is almost like an amber, right?
Yeah, it's got that copper look to it. Let's see what we got here. All right, it smells like a little pale ale action. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's a variation that we don't know about.
Looks like a little Irish.
It's a weird tasting
Killian's
pale.
Irish
It's got
red.
a little bit of that pale taste to it.
Yeah.
But it's got a little something extra.
Yeah, a little.
A little something extra. A little something extra.
Dude, I would throw everybody out of here and tee everybody up. I'm not taking this. You know what? Just like with, I think the MLB umpires have got it. They're the best. They're like, they ain't taking no lip from anybody.
Get out of here.
Just get out of here.
And then they just turn their back on you and walk away.
That's probably because there's like 100 baseball. Like each team has like roster like 100 people, right? So it's like you can just go grab someone else out of here. You're gonna deal with some. Look at this, and that clown's always in the middle of something.
Shoot it like he.
I'm sorry.
What
What's
are the
his
odds
name?
he's going to make it?
Clown.
No, who was that player?
That's Steph Curry.
Ben Simmons.
Hey, I was like setting up the lights. I looked up and go, what the hell's Steph Curry doing on this team?
What's tall Steph Curry doing there?
Yeah, tall Steph Curry. What the hell? He looks a little taller than he
Like,
is.
Keep shooting threes, Steph.
Buddy.
I don't know. Did you hear that AAA was going to try out robotic umpires this year?
No, they're going all. That's it.
All
they
not
tested
tried out.
them.
They're going to do it.
No, they tested them out this last year.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be in all games.
Yeah. They're trying to
They're
work.
taking
Weird not to have that guy
They're
standing
taking the
back there.
humanity out of baseball. Well, the guy's still going to be back there. So he's
Okay.
back there, and he's got like a little mic, and it says ball or strike.
Well, that's
So
going
it
to be
gives
weird
him a
on,
call.
on fair or foul. Like, you need to make that immediate judgment, and then...
Well, he's making those calls.
Yeah.
So he's making safe, out. He's calling, fair, foul, things
He's doing
like
everything
that.
but the strike zone.
Yeah.
Okay, so our
Everything
computer
but-
doesn't do fair foul? That's weird.
No.
Like, you have that technology, too. You can see it just like they do tennis.
Put
like,
it down
where's
the damn
ball?
line, dude. Put it. I mean, that's that. I don't like this.
Yeah, just
I like baseball.
light up the foul pole or something. Like, if it's fair, it goes green. If it's foul, it goes red.
Next time we're in Vegas, we got to ask Pete what he thinks about this. Hey, Pete.
Did you see Pete Rose's statue? It was unveiled. It was a masterpiece.
No.
Google it on your
jeez.
Acer over there. I'm
Was
telling
Head
you.
Hunting's in house.
It looks great. It really does. What's up, Ed? How we doing? I need to get some shout outs.
Has it got like a gambling visor on?
No,
or
it
something?
doesn't.
He's riding on a
With his
horse.
iPad next to it, watching the ponies. Let's sign some autographs. God. No, I'm going to.
He's got Norm's pick of the pole with him.
It looks really good. Norm, God, I heard that fight the other day and I was just laughing so damn hard.
Okay, were you sliding in head first?
Yeah, that iconic third base slide.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
That head of hair.
I'm telling
He's
you.
got this head of
You would
hair.
think they would have
that's-
just put that Ray Fosse one in there where
turn
he's just
it
plowing
so you
open
can see it.
plowing the catcher.
Oh, what
Oh,
just
the
happened?
All-Star game? Jesus.
He's
no.
going in cleats. He's coming in hot.
Yeah, no, you don't go. No, I don't want to see the one where he drills the shit out of the
An
catcher.
impressive statue.
It really is.
How you
You
get
got the
him floating
dirt.
in the
You got
air.
the dirt coming up here. That head.
I'm surprised they didn't give it the Dirk angle.
And
you know what I mean?
there's Pete with the.
Oh, and give him like the
thumbs up.
That would have been cool to have that white gold on there that like shimmers, and then you could have his. I assume this is in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
So
Reds
that's-
honor.
That's good.
Boston.
Well, hey, like he's not in the Hall of Fame. Everybody turns their back
Frisco.
on him. I don't know what they're going to do with him.
It's Frisco Rough Riders.
He's in Louisville or something. I don't know. He's a
Headhunter
Louisville
redeemed
bat.
a Rapid Dave hates.
We can't do that anymore.
Yes, we can.
Oh, God bless it. Here,
We're not on.
Rapid Dave hates. Rapid Dave hates. Spend those points to see what Rapid Dave freaking hates. You know what I hate? All right, so the beautiful day, January 25th, 2023.
Of our dear Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
I hate people who dart onto the highway at 35 miles an hour
Are you really darting onto the highway for going 35 miles an hour?
and hammer it to the left lane. They go by 3 to 4 lanes of traffic to get in the left lane. And you're doing...
Between aging and busy lifestyles, many women struggle with maintaining their physical and mental wellness. At Aquavita Concierge Healthcare Services for Women, we can help you revitalize your health and reclaim your life. We start from within by balancing your hormones, allowing your body to achieve and maintain desired weight goals. We also specialize in peptide therapies, regenerative medicine, sexual health, and aesthetics in our state-of-the-art facilities. Feel better, look better, live better at Aquavita. Visit aquavitality.com and begin your journey today.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
45. I almost just rammed
Are they
somebody
doing
the other day.
45 or 35? Make
No,
up
they
your
got-
mind.
they
Well, they got up to
Make up
30,
your mind.
45.
They darted on at 35. Now they're up to 45.
Darted.
Keep up.
Darted on.
And so
They're a lot quicker than they look, okay?
I almost just went ahead and said, F it. I got my insurance guy. I'm just going to ram this fucking car.
I almost rammed a car on my way here today.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, don't be listening to this. I'm at the point. I commute 2 days a week. That's it. And I pick the days.
Yeah.
And I go in really early and I leave work early. So I don't have to deal with a lot of craziness. But I just can't. I can't like
I agree
sometimes
with you. Headhunt said 35 and Dart shouldn't be in the same sentence.
They were driving a Dodge Dart.
Hey, put it in sport mode, pal. Get that extra boom, that oomph.
And
Every
I'm
car's
sitting
got
there.
sport. My Kia's got sport mode.
Well, that's what I said. I bought a cheap Hyundai or whatever to travel to and from work the one day I got to go, and I was like, man, this is slow as shit. And then it's got.
sport
I was like,
mode.
oh, sport mode. Here now we go. Now it's like a normal car. So I only drive it in sport mode.
So you were in economy, and then now you got to.
I wouldn't even. It's like there's got economy. It's got sport mode. Then there's something else that it just starts in. I don't have any idea.
I got
eco
like
mode.
regular.
It's not eco because I have to
got a
switch it to
smart-
eco.
No shit.
How can I go to eco from what I'm already burning? I don't.
Fucking dealer mode.
Yeah,
You're-
it goes for like two cylinders from 4.
What the? You were in demo mode. That's the thing. You gotta get out of demo mode.
But yeah, put it in sport mode
God,
because I'm not gonna floor it on economy.
it's so annoying, and I'm telling you, it gets me wound up, and like just I damn near. I almost said F it. I'm just gonna ram the shit out of this car, but I was like, oh, God. Then I end up killing him, and then I'm in trouble for manslaughter. All this shit goes through my head as I'm like revving up, coming up. I go, don't do it. I go, don't you do it. You can see him come out of it. I'm like, and I'm just like, ah. And I sit there, and it's like, I hate my life.
Hassel said most of them call normal mode comfort mode.
Comfort mode.
It's comfort. Yeah.
It's kinda like no, I almost hit this jackass in the Maserati. So like I'm coming on the freeway,
Yeah.
and I'm on my entrance ramp, right? On my entrance lane. This is my lane. Well, he decides he's not going to let the people in front of him. So you got the solid white line there, right? He goes into both lanes.
Oh, that's
And he's pulling in front of me. And I'm like,
God.
and I'm going like, dude, I don't care if you got a fucking Maserati.
Well, no one
I'll
cares.
hit the shit out of you in my
Yeah.
Kia. Like, so I just swerved around him and I still went around you. There's a huge ass shoulder where I was getting on.
Yeah, I don't. What are you
So-
trying to block? Can't you merge? That's another rapid Dave. Hey,
Right.
we'll get to another. I'll talk about that later.
Hold on, I'll redeem one.
No,
Real
don't
quick.
do it. No. Jesus. Oh yeah, I had. That's there. You go. I can't stand.
Hey, we're all waiting in this long line. You got to wait with us.
Listen,
You
if
can't
there's
just
two
get up there and
lanes-
merge.
If there's two
There you
lanes
go.
and there's a dotted line, don't expect me to just stop what I'm like. I'm entering the ramp. I'm just going to dart to the left and cross all these lanes. I'm like, no. We're just going to one car, another car, one car. I mean, just like everything has been for the last 50 effing years.
Yeah.
Let's just get through it, pal. It's not that big of a deal. One car's not going to kill you. Shut up and just let's move on. God.
No, now you're going to be 5 seconds late to get into where you're going.
Not even
That-
5
that
seconds.
5
It
seconds.
took you that as long as
Like-
you just keep going. Just get going. Like, oh my God. Something like that almost happened on the express lanes here. I don't know, like a couple months ago. It was like a wreck on the express. Nothing pisses me off more than a wreck in the express lane. I'm paying money to sit here now.
The
I'm
express,
super pissed.
lane's over where I'm at. It's just 2 lanes. So if there's a wreck,
Oh, you're stuck.
You're stuck.
Yeah.
And you're paying out the ass for those ones.
Y'all's
Those
express
ones are
lanes
like
are so stupid.
$5-6.
It was like $20 one time I'm driving over there. I go, you got to be effing kidding me.
You're like, I'll go over here.
God.
Yeah.
But no, something happened, and it was like, all right, one, and then another, and another. And all of a sudden, I saw this card. I'm like, I'm just sitting there chilling. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm like, meditating. And I'm like, and I'm in the right lane. I'm like, oh, got to get to the left lane. No big deal. Who cares? And I was like, all right, one at a time. No big deal. It's podcast day. I'm just going to chill.
Just gonna chill. Just gonna chill, man. Just
know.
want to chill.
And all of a sudden, I see this white piece of shit just ram, like, get up right there in my peripheral. And I go, nah, I'm not even going to look. Don't give a shit. And so I was like, yep, I'm at my spot where I usually get over. I'm like, all of a sudden, man, I noticed that he just disappears. And then just, man, whatever. I go, we're merging. We're merging here. What are we not?
It's a zipper.
Yeah, are we not? We're not merging. That's not the problem. I should have put the car in park, got up, kicked the shit right out of him, and then took his keys out of his car, left both lanes sitting there, and then drove off. That's what I should have done.
That probably wouldn't have went down like that.
I totally could have kicked
Mike
that guy's
Graham's in
ass.
the house saying Ryno.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Mike.
But anyways,
Mike.
there you go. There's
Mike.
a Dave. Hey, thanks.
Okay.
God.
So you got that going for you, which is nice.
My blood pressure just shoots up
Just
every time I got to do a stupid rat. I got to take that shit off there.
You've been saying that for like a year now.
I got to take it off there.
Mike Graham could crush a walnut barehanded.
He's a manly man.
He got giant mitts.
All that is man. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
I can in my mid-20s, I could never get in a fight because he was always standing over my shoulder, and like people, I'd be like trying to get in one. The guy's like, he's like, Mike walks up, what's going on? Oh, you're with that guy? Yeah, you got a problem with that? No, man, we're cool. And they just turn walk away. I'm like, God damn it, Mike, stop.
I was wanting to throw some hands.
No, I had him and my other buddy Brandon, not this Brandon, a different Brandon, who's just as big as Mike. And they were always just right there. Can never get in a fight with those two guys there, because the other guys, they just look at them, they're like, man, we're cool.
Yeah.
A lot of times that was, hey, let me get you a beer. I'm like, no, don't buy me a beer.
I'm still angry with you.
I don't like you. And we're going to throw down in fisticuffs, sir. That's what's going to happen. So we got a few hypotheticals we're going to talk about today.
Oh, really?
You like hypotheticals?
No.
No? Okay. Well, it's just, we'll wait for.
I mean, I'll answer any question.
Well, yeah. That's part of it.
Yeah.
It's nothing crazy absurd.
No.
So let me tell you this. I'm going to give you some money.
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
You've got one of two options.
I thought this was a free, but I wasn't going to charge on nothing. Alan's going to give me some money.
So here's a scenario for you. I'm either going to give you, and the money I'm giving you it's no strings attached, right? You don't have to do anything special or anything like that.
No hand jobs.
You don't have to chop
HJs, so ZJs.
You don't have to chop off your wiener or anything like that, right? So you're either going to get $100,000.
Yeah.
And you put that in your bank account, spend it however you want to.
$100,000. Okay.
Or I'm going to give you $1 million in quarters, and you have to spend it with the quarters. So you can't go deposit that money in your bank or anything like that. You go buy, a $30 meal, you're paying $30 worth of quarters.
So this is all just how lazy am I, basically.
Or I think, some
and
people
how
don't
much
want to
and
pay
how
in
well
change.
off am I?
Yeah, some people don't want to pay in change either.
What does $1 million really mean? $1 million is a lot, but that's a lot of quarters.
It's a lot of quarters.
How much does that weigh? That'd be my first
that'd
question
be-
before I
I
made
don't
that
know.
decision. How many boxes of quarters am I getting? Because they come in what?
Depends on the size of box.
$10 rolls.
$10 rolls.
Yeah.
You probably got 50 rolls, so you got that's a lot of weight
Or $100,000.
that I don't have to sit there and count out. Where am I going to put $1 million worth of quarters?
You don't have to worry about that. There's a
I gotta have to worry about it.
There's a quarter room in your house. Okay.
You have 4
So I'm
million
Duck
quarters.
McScrooge?
Yeah, I mean,
Or Scrooge McDuck?
Yes.
Yeah, 4 million. I don't know why I Googled it. It's a quarter. It's a quarter of a dollar. 4 million. 4 million.
4 million quarters.
Can you imagine the size of that shit? That'd be a whole
I don't know what
effing
that
room.
even looks
You've got a Scrooge McDuck's.
I got a
Bank
silo
vault, right?
full of quarters.
I can't go swimming in it. Don't jump into it. I've seen this shit on
Family Guy.
I've seen a documentary about that.
Got a silo full of quarters, which it probably has a little thing at the end of a gumball machine. Just lift it up and a couple quarters fall out.
Yeah.
And so here, let me get $40 or $50.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to go with, not that I really, really want to do it, but I have to take $1 million. $1 million.
Yeah.
It's better, but it's a lot of BS that I got to work
But I can
through.
spend it, right? So that means I can actually take it to my investment guy and be like, hey, I'm going to invest this money, and then it's done.
I don't
right?
think there's an investment.
you've
to
got
it.
to. Yeah,
You've got to go spend it. You want to go buy a car? You got to go and get them boxes of quarters.
I can't make any more money off this money you give me.
No,
I have to
this
I just have
you
to
have
have
to
that
spend
money.
it.
You can
like
buy
that.
you can buy product with it and then sell the product.
Yeah.
So I can buy a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
With
got to
all
show
quarters.
up to close it with $100,000 in quarters.
That's fine.
That's a good look.
Yeah. Fuck it. F it. Yeah, no, I get the damn dump truck and everything. I got my own guy. Hey, man, I need you to be here at this time. We're going to offload all these quarters somewhere.
What is this, a
Give me the
change?
quarters.
Yeah.
What is
F
this,
it.
the pennies?
Yeah.
You got to
No,
have
I'll-
the paper bills here.
I'm going to go buy $1 million. If you're not letting me invest it, I'm just going to go buy $1 million house immediately. And I'm like, oh, that's done.
Let me drop this off in quarters, and then I'm going
Don't
to
take
sell
that for sale sign out of the yard yet either.
It's going to take you a while to count those.
So you're going to, instead of taking 100,000, you're going to take $1 million in quarters. You're going to launder that through a house.
Yeah.
Buy your $1 million house, then sell that probably at a loss for $800,000.
No, not in this market.
Well, but I'm just saying, if you decided to, it's still better than 100,000. You take it at a loss, and I don't have to deal with anything.
Yeah.
All I had to do was get somebody to offload these quarters.
I would say I would take, if at
That's a
the
smart
very
idea.
worst, I'd take a $100,000 loss, so I got $900,000. And now
so?
it's just in my hand. And I can just take it down to my investment firm and just get it off to them. I don't mind that. Hey, it's one time. I'm not walking around I got quarters just on, hey, babe, I got dinner tonight, and just slapping 8 rolls of quarters down at Bob's Steakhouse.
Why not?
I mean, it'd be fun for a little bit.
I don't think they would take it.
No, I mean,
You
places I'm not going to take it.
What,
Which
my
is
money's not
illegal.
good
to
here?
I've seen
turn it down.
Seinfeld when Kramer tried to pay with
guess
change.
what?
Yeah.
Hey, I've already ate. So
Yeah.
This is all I got.
you're either going to take my money or I'm getting a free meal.
Hey,
Well,
you
I'm
get
gonna
no
look at him like,
calzones.
hey man, listen. I took $1 million in quarters as a bet. And I go, this is all I got, man. So either, I mean,
is it? I don't have a debit card. I don't have a credit card.
I drive a goddamn
I have
Lamborghini.
quarters.
I just have a bunch of quarters.
Go look at my trunk, bro. It's full of quarters.
Yeah, I got an F-450 out front, and I valeted that shit. It's hauling around a bed full of quarters. I got $80,000 back there in a $100,000 truck.
You go to Bob's Steak and Chop House, dinner's going to cost you whatever, it's $200.
Yeah.
You go out, you're not carrying $200 worth of quarters with you, so you're like,
duffel bag.
hey, babe, go out and get them quarters.
Yeah.
We got to pay this, man. Give me the duffel bag of quarters.
Mike asked how your boy's doing.
Storing corn in that thing.
He's recovering.
What happened to Brooks?
He got UCL surgery.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So he's a week in right now, and today he was pain free for the most part, so that was good.
Okay.
Jesus, what happened to him? Just throwing too much?
Yeah, I don't know. Like typically something happens immediately, and he threw 2 complete games with a sore elbow and 2 shutouts, and
You had him just rubbing some dirt on it?
yeah, just keep going. No, that's not.
Come here, kid. I got you.
It's one of those things.
He's like, Dad, it's killing me. Just get over here.
He didn't want to come out. He's going to finish the game. It's he's putting too much importance on games that don't matter because it's just summer league stuff. But whatever.
Yeah.
So he got hurt, and so now he's out for all of the spring, and we might be back by fall, I guess.
Jesus.
Okay. But nobody, just some slight UCL tears, but an avulsion fracture, so the bone was chipped off his elbow a little bit. So they had to screw that bone back in place and then suture up some UCL, and that's where he's at.
Jesus.
Okay.
I hope he's all right, bud.
Yep.
I was going to ask you, how's everything going? But yeah, y'all got that going on. How's life treating you?
It's same old stuff.
Yeah.
That's it. So he's doing well. The oldest one's off at college. The 2 little ones are in school. They're doing well.
They're in school and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. What grades are we talking?
Kindergarten and 3rd grade, maybe.
Oh. Those are fun ages, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Both girls, right?
Yep.
So Brooks is the only boy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. We ain't hung out in a while. If anybody doesn't know, it's one of my oldest friends that I still hang out and talk to. Yeah, we've known each other since we're 14, 15 years old, something like that. Sophomore, maybe? I think maybe sophomore.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's when I think it was when I got back to Texas.
Yeah.
I got shipped off my freshman year. My mom kicked me out of the house and said I got to leave. So
yeah, just shipped you out.
I went to visit my dad for the Christmas break, and he goes, "I got some news for you." I go, "What do you?" And he's like, "You're not going back." I go, "You sure about that?" Yeah. I go,
she couldn't handle you and Justin at the same time.
God. But yeah,
the turnaround that kid made from 7th grade to now was insane.
I tell stories about that shit all the time. He's like, I go, Justin, you were an absolute train wreck. I go, you were a lunatic.
Biting and hitting teachers.
Yeah, I was like, dude, they had to strap your ass to a chair and pin you down. I go, that's back when they had to get a hold of kids because he was like fucking chucking chairs across the room and clocking teachers. I'm like, and I was like, man, and I always tell the story about when I had to go to the school one day and get a key from him. He was weird. He was so effing weird about certain things. I was like, hey, let me go over to school. I was like, I got home. We had a half day or something like that. So I had to go over and go get a key. I don't know why I don't have a key. I probably lost shit like crazy. Or he had them all. So anyways, I get over there and I'm like, hey, I'm here for Justin and, I need a key, whatever. He comes in there. He's all grumpy. He's always fucking grumpy. He's like this tall and just ball of hate. Hated everything. Just sitting there all mad, dirty ass, dingy kid, or whatever. And I'm like, hey, I need a key to the house. I ain't got a key. He goes, oh. So he pulls out like this janitor roll of keys. I'm like, because he said keys everything.
Yeah.
Locks and shit. I don't know what he's locking up. I don't know what he was doing. But he always had a ton of keys on him. I go, give me one of them. Give me the key. He's like, all right. Hands it to me. I go, is this it? He goes, yeah. I go, is it seriously? Because he'll F with you too.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Whatever. Like, just make your day inconvenient like his is.
And then he hands you like a little lock key. You're like, this isn't it, bro. Yeah, no, bro, that's it.
But then he's not afraid. He'll go and take the beating. Like, whatever comes, like, swing away, dude.
And I was like, hey, is this the key? And he goes, yeah, it's the key. I go, if I have to come back, I'm going to kick the shit right out of you. This usually goes, excuse me? I go, I'm not kidding. And so, yeah, it's like, I remember that day. It's just so vividly.
You're like, this car clearly says Ford on it. It's not the house.
Now, like I said, now he's got everything. It grew up eventually. He just grew up is what happened. So thank God he got past all that shit. I mean, God, it was weird. He was so wild ass for so long. I remember dating some girl at one point, and like I get in the house, they're like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I go, this is my, I go, what's your name? I go, I'm, whatever.
She knew of you?
No. No, Justin. She was a teacher at Lakeview. And so, was it Lakeview? Well, whatever.
That was a school.
Yeah.
That's a school.
And so she was like, whatever. And I was like, well, that's my little brother. He's crazy. That's crazy.
That's not me, man. I'm totally cool.
I'm totally cool. I'm kind of a deviant, but I'm not wild.
I mean, I'm going to plow your daughter later, but I'm cool.
It's like, oh my God. Well, yeah.
I may verbally assault you, but I'm not going to bite you.
I'm not
going to actually do anything.
I'm going to tear you down a little bit, but just verbal stuff. God. Anyway. Hey, this beer, look how much lighter it's gotten at you. See, yours is still dark. Mine got lighter. Mine got super lighter.
I think they both kind of look the...
I gave you the one.
Yeah.
Bonnie, you like that beer better than the blonde?
Yeah.
A little bit better?
That's a little bit better. It tastes like grapefruit.
A little hesitation with that one.
Yeah. I mean, it's all beer. No, I like this one. I like the grapefruit beers.
Yeah,
it's good, especially on a hot summer day.
The citrusy
it's a little
beers,
more, well, not all citrusy. Just the grapefruit ones are good.
Yeah.
Well, grapefruit citrus. So
that's a citrus. It's
yeah,
not all of the citruses.
Must be the Cascade hops or something like that. That one that always produced it. That just Lizzie.
There's there's no grapefruit in it.
She used to not like it, and then now she loves it.
This said grapefruit.
Yeah.
You read grapefruit.
We were talking about the Cascade hops.
The hops that are in there that create that taste and flavor and stuff like that, and they had that in there.
Yeah. It's all Greek to me.
It's okay. All right, what do you got?
You were talking about Dr. Pepper's 27 flavors. I can tell you about that.
Oh, God. Hey,
just
the sugar-free and the diet Dr. Pepper tastes just as good as regular Dr. Pepper. Did you know that? We went to a wedding, and I had like Diet Dr. Pepper or whatever. I was like, this is pretty effing good. I didn't mind it. I know you're an OG guy.
Yeah, they're not the same.
I mean, but Dr. Thunder tastes just like, Diet Dr. Thunder.
Dr. Thunder tastes like Dr. Pepper if it was like 3 weeks old. Just a little flat, but not bad.
So Hossel said, what's the plural of citrus? Let's have this discussion.
Citri. Citrixin.
Citruses?
I use the internet for all this stuff. I don't know this stuff. Diet Dr. Pepper. I like Diet Dr. Pepper. I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Who doesn't love the OG Coca-Cola recipe, though? The one with cocaine in it?
That one was a banger.
I always wanted to sniff it. I don't know why.
Spirit. Ever not the Spirit Skunk smells delicious. Man, it smells great.
Just cram that straw up your nose and just
kind of rubbing it, just swishing around in my mouth.
Just violently
aggressively swinging.
Makes me want to brush my teeth real hard.
So this one's just a regular IPA.
All right.
Partake IPA. Partake IPA balances citrusy hops with a subtle malt backbone. Its light, bubbly body and dry finish make it an all-day sipper that packs an incredible amount of flavor. Of course it's an all-day sipper. There's no alcohol in it.
That doesn't mean anything.
There's
some beers that you don't want to drink all day, and got the different flavors and all that kind of stuff. So, what do you got on that list over there? You got written down next to whores.
Another topic. Are we done with the?
We got whores.
Oh, what were we talking about?
We were talking about the
quarters.
The quarters on the 100,000. I think we answered that one.
Yeah.
So what's our other? We got more hypotheticals.
Rapid Dave's got one.
Every time we do a hypothetical show, he's got like 8 of them. So then it's all of a sudden him asking me questions like rapid. Remember rapid fire?
Well, this is your hypothetical. I had one.
Oh, well,
got one.
You could have kicked it to next week. You could have kicked it the next week. We ain't got to have six.
We were going to go into it, and you weren't here, and I was going to bring up yours while you weren't in.
You
here.
never know if you'll be here next week. We'll get them all out of today.
People want to know what Boner think.
All right. Let's go.
Nobody gives a
yours,
what I think.
Tell us about yours.
Hojo, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Big shout out to Hojo. Thank you, man. I don't remember it. I told you what it was. That's why I told you to. I gave you what it was.
So you can either go to jail for a year, or you go to jail with a Rubik's Cube and you get out when you solve it.
I mean, I could solve a Rubik's Cube within a year, so I'll take that option. But
you're pretty confident in that, huh?
That I can get it done before a year is up? Yeah. I'm not going to do it in like 30 seconds. I'm an idiot, but I mean.
Have you ever solved one?
A Rubik's Cube?
Yes.
I've never sat there and had that be my entire goal for 365 days. But I bet you I can figure it out. I know there's something
You
with
don't have
corners.
the internet or anything like that.
What?
What are you telling me what I don't have?
No, you're just no. You can't.
There's internet in the jail.
Here's the thing. I wasn't
cheating.
even thinking about that anyway. I was going off what I already knew with something about corners, like
something about.
Yeah,
I got to do something
corners.
with the corners.
Yeah, you got to.
Greg Maddox all of a sudden got to paint the corners.
But yeah, I mean, there's enough people in my family that can solve Rubik's cubes that aren't geniuses. So if they can do it, I'll figure it out.
There's enough people. We got the numbers for this. You know, we got the brains. Beard Laws in the house.
What's
What
going
up,
on, brother?
Yeah, I'll figure it out. And if I don't, what? Like I'm there for a year regardless, right?
No.
Oh, I'm there for longer?
You're there until you solve it.
I guarantee you it's done before a year.
Yeah, he said
up.
it a little weird. He goes, "Here you go. There's two options. You go to jail for one solid year.
Yep.
No way out.
Or you go to jail with a Rubik's Cube and you get out when you solve it.
You go to jail and you have a Rubik's Cube.
And you get out when you solve it.
They're not impossible to solve. That's like
I'm
a
not
terrible.
saying
No.
they're
He's
not.
just emphasizing.
Well, I know, but
yeah,
like
it was just
a monkey would solve it within a year.
You think so?
I don't know,
think
man.
so. A smart monkey.
What kind of monkey?
The ones they do tests on. That
The ones they do tests on.
Coco, the monkey.
Coco got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Coco will figure it out.
Coco's dead.
You know,
R.I.P.
sign
Jesus
language and
Christ.
asking questions.
What's
You solved 366. Yeah, I mean, it's. Have you ever solved one?
No.
That has already been jumbled up, not one that you move like 4 spots. You're like, hey, look at me go.
No,
well,
I've never.
I'll say. So, who is there? Somebody judging you like every day?
Like just
What do you
on
mean
top of your
judging
ass.
you?
Just to watch and make sure I don't take the stickers off and put them back on. Like,
Yeah. You can't.
yeah, oh wait, why are all the stickers pulled up? All the edges are just curled
They're
up.
all
Yeah.
just slightly-
If you
Sorry about that, my hands
peel
are
a sticker
sweating.
off, you get electrocuted and die.
Oh, you die.
You die.
So it's not just a shock.
Yeah, you die.
It'll be like,
light shock would be plenty.
This is his hypothetical, not mine.
God damn.
But he's gonna be like, "Oh no, you're good. You can peel the stickers off."
Hey, if your hands get too sweaty, the stuff that just comes off, you're gonna fucking die. You gotta keep it together, man.
Well,
Oh, my
I
God.
might do that. I might get if I didn't know how to solve it and I was just stuck, I'd take the Rubik's Cube with me to the kitchen as we're steaming broccoli someday. You let the steam hit that cube and all them stickers just slide right on off.
Yeah, they're all pressure sensitive, so they know as soon as one little corner comes off,
The cube
you're
explodes.
done.
You got to get a new one.
You're just dead.
You just got cubes exploding in your hands every day.
I've never solved one. I had one at work, like at the previous job or whatever, and it just sat there in the desk, and I was sitting there messing with it.
He probably did about 40 hours worth of work on that cube a day.
I'm telling you. And I'm sitting there,
Good
I'm sitting
solid
there
8
Googling.
hours
I go,
a day.
man, I got to figure out how to get this thing solved. Because when you get it, it's solved, right? So I'm sitting there just jumbling it around, trying to mess with it.
What did I do?
And I got within like 2 on each side, and I was trying to rotate those. I was like, God damn it, I'm so close. It was driving me crazy. I think I ended up just breaking it. I think I took it to the gym and smashed it with a plate. I think that's what I did. I'm like, you know what, you piece of shit?
Just popping them off and replacing them. Yeah, I'm sure I could get it done within a year.
Yeah, so give me that, because I want to get out as soon as possible. But it would suck, right? Like, you've already been there for like 6-7 months. And you're like, you sweat, you can't get the damn thing solved. You're going, I'm going to be here forever.
Like, because that's all you're doing, right? So after probably about the first week, you're probably starting to freak out, right?
Nah.
You've been doing something nonstop for a week.
I'm not
And
freaking
you
out until I
haven't
get
done
to
it
a
yet.
year. Because that was my option, right? So if I don't get it within a year, now I'm freaking out. It's like, oh, what did I do?
Could have been out by now.
Yeah, what did I do to myself?
My dumbass thought I was smart.
Yeah.
Turns out I'm dumb.
I'm colorblind. I can't even see the yellow and the green. What's the difference? They all look the same to me anyway.
Meanwhile, the guy in the cell next to you who has one arm and one eye already solved his.
He's ringing the bell. I got to solve. They come in and go, this ain't even close. Like, what? It's gray and light gray.
That you should add that to the hypothetical for the next one is: would you solve a Rubik's Cube that is all similar colors, just different shades of gray. So now you're colorblind. I can't tell what's what, and now you got a year to solve it. Good luck.
I mean, I'm gonna have a problem with the
Gray,
other one.
slight gray.
Gray, slight gray, a little bit darker, a little bit, some slate.
They're all different colors of white.
Yeah, yeah. Is this?
shades.
Yeah.
Iceberg.
Is eggshell?
Iceberg.
Yeah.
What the hell's an opal? What the hell? Looks just like this one.
Pearl. Yeah.
It's white, and white. What am I doing here?
What's the difference between pearl and opal? Yeah. What?
God. All right. God dog it. Yeah, there you go. There's another week of freaking hypotheticals.
Because in that case, I'm probably going to go ahead and just take the year.
I'm going to buy a cube tomorrow so I don't get caught with my pants down. Just in case someone shows up in the house.
Start practicing.
No.
Get your ass in the car. You're going to jail. Do I have a Rubik's Cube?
Think of the protection it provides, too. You got to go to the shower, you just stuff it up there, and now you're blocked.
God.
Nobody's going to try and fight through a cube.
Oh, my God.
I mean, they'll probably pin you down and pull it out. Like,
There's no way.
you don't think
They'd want to deal with that.
Right, yeah.
They deal with that cube
I mean,
and
it's
all
not
the
like they have
shit
anything
that
else
comes
going
with it.
on, right?
Hey, get him. Nah, he's got a Rubik's Cube up his ass. We don't want that.
That guy's fucking
I mess with
weird.
that guy. He's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's get Steve. He's just holding his butt
Look at
cheeks
this guy.
open. I don't know,
Look
man.
at, guy's got a Rubik's Cube. They're all the same fucking color. I don't understand.
He's had it solved for 6 months. He just hasn't told anybody yet.
He's just hanging out. Just hanging out, man. God.
He's just left it up his butt for 6
What
months.
the hell is Root Sports?
I don't know.
Is that their Bally's up there?
Sure.
I don't even know what's going on.
Hockey.
Was that Jeremy Roenick?
Yeah, close enough, I guess. 30 years ago. But they may poke it to solve it. Yeah, you're not going in there unless you're going to solve that thing.
It doesn't count if someone else solves it for you, so you're out of
Oh,
luck.
son of a bitch. Yeah, day one, you just hand it off to someone. Hey, someone solve this for me, please. And they just break it. You're like, I'm here forever now.
Whole school, he sounds a bit like Hank Hill. He's so propane by chance.
Yes, it got.
So I guess there's also let's say if you go in with a Rubik's Cube and the guy knows you got a Rubik's Cube and he's, you can't get out till you solve it, so they just steal it from you and they shatter it. So now you're screwed. You don't get to keep replacing your cube.
No, you get one.
That's what I was
So
saying.
you get one and you're done. That's a danger.
Break
I didn't think about that. Now I got to save it. It's like I got to save it for life. That's my ring, I guess.
Or until you,
if you're a Lord
solve
of the
it,
Rings
so
guy.
not necessarily for life.
Well, until you solve it. Well, until I solve it and I get to show that somebody solved it, so somebody's going to steal it. What if it's me and him in there together? He sees I solved mine. They haven't came to get it. He steals my cube.
You got a black eye and an unsolved Rubik's Cube. That's mine. No, it's not.
That's fine.
And then he shifts it around just enough so he's got an opal in my pearl, and I can't see the difference. I turn it in, and then I get shocked because I didn't get it right. Every time you turn it in, you got to get shocked if you don't get it right.
He walks over, and just peels a little bit of the sticker off of yours, so it blows up.
Yeah.
God.
That's what it should be. You gotta have.
It should be. That's
you gotta have more than one person in there with you.
So it's like Squid Games, right?
So yeah, if you're
all in Gen Pop.
Yeah,
right?
whoever
And
gets it
as
out
you
first,
solve it, you get out.
Yeah, and then depending on what order you solve it in, they add a day. So if you're the second person to solve it, you got to stay in an extra day.
God,
3 days, 4 days.
Well, you get out when you solve it.
Or you don't.
Yeah,
he's saying if you're not
because
first,
some jerk punched you in the eye and took yours.
Yeah. God. My head hurts. When we making picks?
Whenever you want to make picks. You want to make picks now? Or
I thought we were still on hypotheticals.
No, that's it. We're just doing two. Alan beat it. Just
a whole day of hypotheticals.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what the whole late show was, just him asking me questions like, "Oh, would you try to F an ostrich or like 45 chickens?" So I was like, "Where do you get this stuff?"
An ostrich. You ever tried to catch a chicken? Imagine trying to catch 45 of them.
Dude, I mean, how the hell are you going to bring down an ostrich? It's a 2-man job for sure. It was a business called King of the Hill, and she's a propane and sells propane accessories.
Yeah.
God.
Propane. Like she's for pain.
Oh yeah, she's
professional.
One of those chicks that like smash you up, like just stomping on your balls and stuff like that.
Putting cigarettes out on your eyeball and shit. Yes, mistress.
once you like open
You're
your
gonna say you're
closet,
safe word? No.
and you've got some kind of black thing with, rhinestones on it or whatever, and it's got some crosses and things. I'm out.
You're out.
I'm
like,
no,
whoa!
I know where this is going.
I gotta go to my car real quick. I forgot. Oh, I forgot the rubbers are in the car.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hey, you're too weird. You're too out there for me. I can't handle it.
How did we go from King of the Hill to the movie Hostel?
Oh,
What?
It's kind of how we bounce around.
Yeah, we just kind of, whatever. We just see what happens,
God.
Why would I stay somewhere with a bunch of people? I don't have just regular hotels here.
So did you hear about this whole thing with the WNBA with the players and stuff? About travel?
I heard someone complaining about how one of the players might have, due to security issues.
So there's a whole big thing going on with Brittany Griner, right?
Because of do WNBA talk tonight.
That's all we talk about here.
I haven't heard any of the
We're
news,
the preferred podcast of the WNBA.
No one else is covering this shit, so we got to.
But so they're talking about how they're going to have some issues, and you can't just have one team who has it. But there's a few players that have come out who are bigger names in the league.
What kind of issues? I think you kind of glossed over it.
They don't charter. They don't private. They fly.
Okay, so that's what you're talking
flights,
about. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, you didn't bring that up.
So if me and you were in Vegas,
minor leaguers don't charter either. By the way,
yeah. But so if we're in Vegas and we're catching a flight here to Dallas, and the Aces are coming to Dallas to play the Wings, we'll be on the same flight.
It'd be cool to hang out with 12 professional athletes, wouldn't it?
Yes,
that'd be neat on the plane, hanging out. No,
I don't want to hang out with anybody on a plane.
No, I get up looking to go hang out with people. You know what I mean?
What are you going to talk to them about? Basketball?
Hey, what's up, ladies? You guys play basketball?
Layups, huh?
Can I ask a question? Is it a personal preference that y'all don't dunk? Is it like some type of thing? I don't know what's going on.
The goal's too high.
Layups.
The rim's too high.
Is there something in your contract?
Yeah, you get docked money.
Is it kind of like with Kyler? He can't play Call of Duty. You can't dunk. Is that kind of the same thing that's going on here? But no. So and there's players hey, during my next contract, I want to try and negotiate to help pay for chartered flights. So the players are talking about wanting to chip in part of their salary.
So it sounds like a players' union's got some work to do.
Yeah.
Well, so in the last bargaining agreement, they went from
they finally got from the bus. Now they got the plane. It's like a major league. It's a reverse major league.
But they went from just regular Gen Pop on a flight to comfort level.
Oh, okay, nice.
But not first class. They don't fly first class.
Those are weird seats, anyways.
Yeah.
What's the difference? I've never been on a plane. I've never been on a plane that was big enough going from Vegas to Seattle that was anything more than economy and fake first class.
Well, there's some planes that, they'd have to just make some adjustments, right? All of a sudden we have a 757 or a 777 out there or something like that.
777 Milwaukee?
You know. But
is that us?
No, that's your plane over there. So the guy's putting duct tape on the fucking propeller. Well, yeah, no, it's you're right. A short flight, they're going to have to get a plane there for first class or something or to charter them.
Oh, they don't fly first class.
I don't know. What are they expecting though? They want their owner to pony up and get them private planes,
or the league to cover it and stuff like that.
But the league doesn't make any money.
No.
So you want the NBA to cover it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
They're footing the bill for everything else.
Which that's what I say. I say, fine, do it. Why not? Why don't they just have to buy them a plane and then say, hey, here you go. Oh, how many games they play? 40?
I don't know.
Buy them a plane. How many teams are there? We don't even know how many teams are in the WNBA.
Like 8. There's like 8 or 12.
There's got to be more than that.
There's no more than 12.
There's 42 teams.
There's not that, and they play like 40 games.
You know, you could just bubble them all and just, hey, y'all are all playing at Disney World for the entire season.
Dude.
You don't have to worry about travel.
Yeah, I ain't got to worry about
What
nothing.
are the people in Dallas going to do then?
Same thing they do now, not go.
What are you talking about? It's over there at Arlington.
UTA.
Yeah, UTA.
When's the last time you've been to a Wings game?
There's 12 teams.
I was going to go. COVID. What?
12 teams.
I told you it wasn't over 14. And how many games they play in a season?
Let's look.
20. Doubleheader Sundays.
That's a
freeze-out league.
40.
Told you. 40. There you go. Yeah, I think you're right. I think just stick them all down in Florida. Like, hey, the season's starting. Get down there. We'll see you in a couple months.
Or you could split it up and say, okay, we're going to do,
regional.
We're going to do this group in Vegas. We're going to do
Kind of
this
like the
group
Big Three does, where they travel. Or like the Harlem Globetrotters, they travel from city to city.
I was thinking more just like, the Arizona League and the Grapefruit League or whatever in baseball, and you just say, okay, this group's going to be at Disney World, this one's going to be at Vegas, and then eventually we'll meet for a championship somewhere.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
But the problem would you'd have to have them all there for 2 months.
Teams.
Well, yeah, it's perfect.
You would need more.
No, you don't. Six teams there, 6 teams here.
I would just say this. I said buy them a plane first, but it depends on how big the plane has to be. Like, will they ride on just a private plane that only fits their staff? And because there's only there can't be more than 20 people, right?
Well, that'd be my point. Like,
staff
if
and
you did it that way, you only got to have a couple planes.
Yeah.
Right, going back and forth.
Right.
So you could do a whole plane for the 2 planes for the.
I bet
the
you
league.
somebody would chomp at the bit to have hey, we're the official partner of the WNBA. Where the hell's Southwest and all this?
They don't have first class.
Yeah, I know, right? Just stick their ass on a plane, but you get a whole plane and you get chartered, right? For the 20 games you have to travel, you get a damn,
all
go wild.
3 teams, all 3 teams fit on the plane and move on.
Run up and down the aisle. There's only 12 of you. You know what I mean? On a 300-person flight, there's, you get your own damn row and just fucking go to town. Have fun. I say, yeah, and I say the NBA, just foot the bill. They're already paying for everything else. Who cares? Does it matter? It doesn't matter. Let them have their own plane. Don't make them ride on a plane and like a college team or
next
something like
to a kid who's got a baby and things like that. And there's been instances where games have had to be postponed or canceled because of flights being canceled and things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So
I like I said, I'm on board with it. Totally support it. Just have the NBA. Just send the bill to the NBA. Just go book your flights. Just take up the whole damn plane. Seriously. It didn't cost that much to rent it. Didn't Vince Young do this? Not Vince Young. What the hell is it? Quarterback for UT.
That would have been Vince Young.
Is that Vince Young?
He was a quarterback for UT.
All of a sudden, I flashed back. I was like, wait, is that the lead singer of Def Leppard or something? Or what? Motley Crue?
Neil Young?
Vince Neil?
Vince Neil?
Well, yeah, didn't he do that? He rented out he bought all the seats on a Southwest flight.
That sounds more like a Colt McCoy thing.
And he was the only dude on there.
Nah, not Colt. Colt's smart.
No, I know.
He's still in the league, right?
Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah.
He was the backup for Kyler.
Yeah.
So anyways, you got 12 teams. Just figure it out. They're traveling. You're going to spend half your games at home, half on the road. That's 20 games each. Let's just figure it out. Don't make them write commercial no more. No one cares. And just give them what they want. And up their salaries at this point.
I think they've got to kind of figure it out and stop complaining about the things they don't have and figure out a way to make their league watchable, enjoyable, so it'll actually catch on. Then they can get everything they want out of it.
Well, no, they just want the money. They don't want to
they don't put any work or do anything.
They don't want to get better.
I'm going to say they don't. They put in some work, but how? And it's not like they don't have talent. They're talented at what they do, which is fine. So how do you grow the league? How do you get people to watch you so you can get everything that you need?
Well, that's what I was saying.
Instead of just complaining about what we don't have. You don't have it because there's not any money in the budget. So you're asking for somebody else to, keep supporting you. Like, okay, what's next? Now you got the plane. Now what do you want?
More money.
I need a meal on that plane.
You think they care if there's 45 people there? They want to make LeBron money. Give them LeBron money. The NBA's got it.
You can't give them LeBron, but you don't have the money to pay them.
From the NBA.
Then that means the NBA players make less money.
I say they all make the same amount. Everybody.
Why?
Top to bottom.
Why?
It's equality, is it not? Don't you want everybody to be the same?
That's how equality works.
Yeah.
Where everyone's equal.
Yeah, they're all equal. Hell, they can play each other too. I don't give a shit.
Well, then they got to score the same amount of points, get the same amount of rebounds, and get the same amount of assists. You got to play equal to be treated equal.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound fair.
Yeah, you got to be.
That sounds ridiculous. Is what that sounds like. Yeah, so they can foot the bill. Why not? Let them make. Remember a numbering system I brought up not too long ago, like the number one. The top
best,
WNBA.
The best
paid.
player in the WNBA makes the same amount of money as the top player in the NBA.
Exactly.
It's a tier system.
Now, if you wanted to say the top player in the WNBA makes at least as much as the bottom person,
no. The best player makes the same amount as the best player over there.
What's the biggest contract right now?
How
What's
about
the biggest
percentage of? You could do that. So you could say instead of, because they're not going to make $20 million, but percentage of team payroll.
Not with an attitude like that, they're not going to make $20 million.
Yeah, come on, man.
People like you holding down equality.
I'm not holding them down. I'm telling them to make me want to watch. Like Bill Burr says, like the women don't even want to watch them. They want to complain about everything, but they don't go out to support them.
Yeah, feminists.
Yeah, support them.
Steph Curry makes $48 million a year. That's to be the top person. Well, they don't play as many games though, so you got to cut that in half, right?
Or prorate it, right?
Yeah, you got to prorate it. So then they'd be getting 25.
So and then times it by 70% because they're women.
What?
We don't play that game no more.
No.
The next one's Westbrook. Oh my God, I totally forgot that he made $47 million.
Makes an absurd amount of money.
So now take the worst WNBA player and then pay her $47 million. Well, yeah, no, I'm totally in on it. They got the money for it. They can sprinkle it around. Why not?
Yeah,
I want to see the wings. Rolling up to games, dressed like
And why aren't they playing at the AAC?
I don't know. Put them there. Because Disney on Ice is there.
Well, because we can make more money when the Mavs and the Stars are out. That Billy Bob can come to town and fiddle with his guitar on stage.
Yeah. Garth Brooks or something like that.
Billy Bob Thornton.
What the hell is that guy's name?
It's Garth Brooks. He's a guy.
No, the other guy that
Chris
he pretended to be.
Gaines?
Yeah, there you go. I'd go if it was Chris Gaines. Lizzie's friends was like, "Hey, let's go to the Garth Brooks." She goes, "I don't want to go see Garth. You know what? You get Chris Gaines to show up, and I'll show up."
I went to the Garth Brooks concert.
We know.
Oh shit!
Did you know? It's right here on my head.
We know.
It was good.
Garth Brooks.
Billy
Billy Joe coming in and saying, "Love that shirt, Boomer Sooner."
Boomer Sooner.
That's a different.
That's weird coming from Billy Joe.
It's a different performance. Garth Brooks. It's different.
Great.
It's a little bit
Great.
different. It's a little different.
Charged
a
by
little
the
bit more adult.
circumference.
It's a little bit more adult. Didn't see a guitar there once. Just saw him.
I saw some drumsticks though.
God. Dude, this party pack, this Partake variety pack that we've had, everyone has been great so far, right? Did you want another one? We get a couple.
Canucks have got something right.
So you got we got an IPA. This one got the, let's see, this is citrusy, so you might like that one.
And the pale ale.
And the pale ale. Pale ale was the dark one, but it tasted. It had a little bit of bitterness.
Yeah.
You know what?
We don't like bitter.
All right, you want to split this one?
Of course.
Yeah, let's slam these or whatever. Someone called skin flute. Yeah, it was a big skin flute. So much better than water. There was
trombone.
There was still people who still giving us crap about doing dry January and what's the point? And I'm like, do you just drink water? Is that all you drink? Or you just drink alcohol, right? Like for breakfast, lunch, dinner, that's all you have is straight alcohol because there's no point, right?
I used to drink a fifth of vodka.
Like, why would you drink?
Day.
Why would you drink any water
before lunch?
I couldn't stomach that at all.
Oh God. Stupid. He's so dumb. You know what? Just tell me what's next. Just go with this.
I'm ready for some more beer.
I gotta finish.
Oh wait. As they say, beer. Whatever.
Some beer flavored water.
Water's so bad for you, really.
Yeah, we talked about these people who drink straight mixers last week. It's just straight mixers.
Just straight. Yeah. I had a straight Diet Coke mixer the other day. It was awful.
Man, they got screwdrivers over there. No.
That's just straight orange. What? Just a straight mixer?
What are you drinking there? Bitters and sour.
So yeah, this was, what is it? The pale ale? Yes, the pale ale.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one probably would have been a little bit too much, a little much for you. Yeah, nice little swirl you got in there.
What does this? Why does this OJ taste funny? It's so weird. Jeez. Oh, there's no champagne.
Yeah, that's just an extra. That's a little extra kick. I'd say
it'd
be a little much for you there, Boner. I think it'd be a little bit much.
But with drinking this, so are you ready to start drinking again?
Me?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And it's not even. It's. All right, so there's been, I've talked about this several times, even on a stream, during the podcast, all this kind of stuff, how it's been a change for me this whole month, right? They've like golf game, right? Golf games changed a lot. But Also, I haven't woken up embarrassed, ashamed, hungover, feel like shit, or sick or whatever. Like stuff you say when you're drunk, right? Or you get out of hand. You have too many drinks. You say some dumb shit. You do some dumb shit. I mean, you're having fun the night of, or you get in a fight, whatever it is. But you wake up and you don't feel anything. So, Bono, you must feel like this all the time.
Yeah, I don't wake up ashamed, embarrassed, even when I drink.
Yeah.
Well, at least I haven't got to that point.
Yeah.
He's proud of us, pulling it out in front of everybody. You don't care.
What's the regret? And that's the thing. It's like,
keep tugging on it. Maybe it'll grow.
God, why did I do this, or why did I say that, or whatever? You know what I mean? And it has. It's been a change for me. And it's not like I was getting like hammered all the time. Just sitting at home, crack a Miller Lite, play some video games, or watch a movie. And now it's like, all right, well, now I'm very aware of everything.
Getting banned for your hot sports opinions about mac and cheese?
I haven't. I think I've been worse at Rocket League talking shit. Just been like somebody mouths off to me. I just go way overboard and just start going crazy. But that's something that I've noticed. I'm like, all right, it's not bad. I've actually enjoyed this whole month so far, but I just wanted a beer. I wanted a beer at the wedding. I wanted a beer when I want a beer when I go golfing. I want a beer on like.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
A Sunday afternoon, sitting around, or I'm grilling. I grilled Monday. And I was just sitting there, I'm like, I just need something right here.
Right, and you grab the non-alcoholic, but it's just not the same.
It'll get me there.
But yeah. It gets you by, but
hashtag for
Bill Patrick coming in with that hashtag for Lizzie over on YouTube. Thank you so much, Bill.
Thanks, sir.
Speaking of grilling, I've found myself going down rabbit holes on YouTube or Facebook or whatever that pops up, and there's this
Do
guy.
You know how to post videos on Facebook?
I don't, but I know how to watch them. And there's this guy called Stale Cracker. Do y'all know him?
No.
Sounds offensive. He's got like it sounds offensive. He's got like close to 3 million viewers on the Facebook. But basically, he's just a Cajun dude that cooks, and it's amazing.
Really?
Yeah, just a very entertaining dude. So, Stale Cracker with a K. I recommend that everybody watch him.
Okay.
This is Stale Cracker boat accident and a Stale Cracker cop. What are we doing?
Hopefully he didn't get in a boat accident.
He sounds like a horrible person.
So basically he makes whatever and then he'll put it on a cracker, but
Oh God, this guy's a hillbilly.
Yeah, he's Cajun.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got his own recipes.
Oh God. He's got a natty light in his hand and he's got a pressure cooker. Boy, he's about to do some damage.
So as you're going out and you're cooking, right, and you put your steak on the grill, he's like, all right, now while we wait, we hydrate. He pops out a little beer out of his little
holster or whatever.
Yeah, little holster. Get after it.
Put that on cracker, dude. Oh,
yeah.
God. Is that what he yells? He says, put that on a cracker,
dude.
Oh, God.
A little Cajun.
Yeah.
Little like one of the alligator guys.
Yeah, those, what is it? The swamp people?
Alligator drool.
Yeah, swamp people.
He got some jalapeno sauce called alligator drool.
Oh, God.
I don't know. Watch him.
I'll check him out. But yeah, how you been coping? You went to a brewery.
I went to a brewery and had a Heineken 0.0 because...
They had that at the brewery?
They did.
That was nice of them.
They had that, and they had something else. I don't know what the other thing was, but yeah, because I went out of town. I went out of town for the day. It was at Wichita Falls, and was like, I'm gonna stop by. They've got a little pizza place there inside that makes a pretty damn good pizza.
Yeah.
So I had some pizza for lunch, and had a Heineken 0.0 and grabbed a 6-pack to go. So next month we'll have some beer from. Wichita Falls Brewing, awesome spot. The spot was pretty sweet.
Yeah,
it's a pretty cool spot. I'm gonna end up going back up there next month, I think, and so I'll be able to try. I was supposed to go
last year. I just didn't make it. I went right north of it. I went to Duncan. That's when I went to that Duncan.
Duncanville.
No, Duncan, Oklahoma. That's where
Dunkin' Donuts.
Kokendorfer's from, man. I love that brewery. I didn't have a good time when I was there, but I remember it. I was like, I want to go back. I didn't have a great time there, but I was it's
Oklahoma
okay.
had a kicker from Duncan. I don't remember his name.
Okay, that's a cool story then.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, Duncan, Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm. It's like an hour north of Wichita Falls.
Okay,
but yeah, I had it on the map. I was like, oh, let me go here, whatever. It's not far from the Metroplex. I haven't been to Wichita Falls since I played baseball in high school.
It's
the only time I ever been.
It's less than an hour and a half to drive.
Yeah,
and depending on which way you go, because you got a couple different ways you can go to hit different.
Yeah, it's roads,
kind of scenery and things like that.
Not one way in, one way out. There's different ways to get places.
I'm just saying,
welcome to North Texas.
You know what? Don't.
Yeah. So how you been coping with not drinking? Are you ready for a beer?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Because it's just like, some days you just get done with just everything and you're just like, I need a beer.
Yeah.
And you grab that, you grab that Busch NA and it tastes good, but it just doesn't take the edge off, right? Sometimes you need to get a couple beers in you and all of a sudden you're like, you know what? Whatever. Who cares?
So you just been just waiting, just checking off days, whatever.
Just marking off
Not
days.
you haven't been enjoying the sobriety or anything like that?
I mean, it's been all right.
Yeah.
It's like I said, you wake up in the morning, you don't feel like crap.
Uh-huh.
It's just like, you sit there and you knock them back.
Seems like that'd be a pretty good trade-off.
Yeah. But we have a lot of great nights getting trashed,
right.
or not trash like all the time, but but it's rough on Mondays.
Yeah.
Or Monday streams have gone, or Tuesdays, yeah. Monday nights are fun. It's like, one more time, and so it just.
But you don't get that. That's not the same. Like for this entire month, you haven't still had fun.
Had some fun
doing the show. You're doing fun things.
I mean,
so it's not the alcohol.
Lizzie coming in with those biddies. Thank you so much, Lizzie.
Camaraderie.
Lizzie.
It's one of those things. Let's say you don't black out on time travel. Oh God!
After third beer, try January.
I told Lizzie today. I walked by and I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready for dry January to be over because you're going to get effed up Rapid Dave or whatever I called it for February. Effed up February is coming hard."
So you already got your trips to Vegas planned out?
I do. Yeah, we're going for the Super Bowl. So we got that.
Be nice.
Yeah, we're going for a long time. I never go for more than 2 nights. I haven't been. It's been like that for 12 years, right? I always do 2 nights. That's it. We're doing 3 nights this time.
Did you do that when you went up there for March Madness that last time?
I roped in.
When you told Bobby Hurley it wasn't that great.
You know what? You're not that great. And I went like that, and I go, I just went to the bathroom. I go, follow me in here. I'll punch your lights out.
Anybody can pass the ball.
Yeah, nice passes, asshole.
What is that, another bounce pass?
No, not trashed all the time, not them. Yeah, just everyone's like, yeah, no, it was fine, right? But yeah, I'm going back to Vegas for the Super Bowl and I'm roping in Valentine's Day too. So I'm staying an extra day for Valentine's Day, just to knock that out. We're out of town. We'll get some nice dinner. We'll go check out some. I've already checked out some different stuff to do, so it's just not us gambling the whole time.
See Wayne Newton.
Man, if he was still there, I'd go see him. I'd go see Wayne Newton.
Why not?
I'd go see I'd love to go see the old time guys. I'd love to see it. Now, everything's just Cirque du Soleil out there, right? And you have comedy shows as well and whatnot. Like David Copperfield's out there. He's still, and I consider him a classic as well.
Mind Freak's still out there? Is he still there?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a different show now. He's not there, but it's the Mind Freak thing's there. But David Copperfield's like $200.
Hey, babe, want to watch Deadpool at 2 a.m.?
Yeah, come in there. What's up? And, but those
it's a love movie.
Those
Deadpool.
Nights were, they're fun. And that
romance.
was years ago too. That's old shit. But he's the devil.
He's the devil.
But no, I don't. I'm so glad that I don't feel like shit. When I wake up anymore, and then I haven't been all right, fuck, what did I do last night or something like that. And I really am. It's been a nice, and so it actually has made me want to cut back because before this happened, December. I was pretty mellow. I didn't get out of hand a whole lot, and I was pretty much chilling the whole time. And, I'd have a beer here or there, and I was just I'd have one beer a night for a beer miss. And some nights I'd just skip it. I was like, I'm not drinking it. But there was some October and November were a little wild. And, Monday nights we'd just be sitting there just drinking, just talking, just drinking, talking.
Drinking.
Yeah. So
we got to record six beer reviews to cover the week.
Yeah.
Another one.
I'm typically pretty mellow naturally, so it doesn't. So all beer does is just make me feel fatter and bloated, and I'm already fat to begin with. So it just bloats me, and it's not comfortable, and it doesn't taste great. So I'm like, whiskey, and even alcohol, I can I can do shots. I enjoy that, but I don't want to sip on a whiskey. It tastes like it's not
So
good.
you just want to do shots, huh?
I don't want to do any of it, but if I was out there, then that's what I would do.
You just like shots.
Would you like to roll the racetrack and grab yourself some Fireball?
Well, when was the last time you bought any type of alcohol?
That I've personally bought it.
You personally went and, or well, I mean, I guess you got a stay-at-home wife, so you just say, hey,
she drinks a lot, so
oh shit,
we've got bottles and bottles of booze. So,
oh damn,
yeah,
she drinks.
But
a
no,
lot.
we'll hang out with some friends and stuff and that drink, and so I'll drink every bit. But I just don't go like overboard on anything.
Yeah,
except for
and then
cocaine.
it's expensive. Like I would rather spend my money on a steak rather than whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a preference, but
so yeah, when was the last time you were in a liquor store, or you bought liquor
in a liquor store,
or you bought
me in
beer?
a liquor store, a beer? I don't know. It wasn't that long ago, maybe a month or so.
Did you strike out or something? You had to bring some beer.
No, I don't strike out. I hit wheat grounders, sir.
Flub them back to the pitcher, sir.
No, I think it was for one of the several parties that we went to. Probably ended up having to pick up a beer, but.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Lizzie redeemed to take a drink a little while ago.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
But yeah, not anything that I have to have or whatever. It's like I still have beer in the fridge from whenever I bought it before.
Oh, okay.
I just won't drink it.
Yeah, I remember you leaving beer like laying around. I had that beer that you brought over, that coffee beer from.
I brought that? I don't think that could have been me.
Yeah, you brought. It wasn't Shipyard. It was that other. It was the one with the skeleton on there, and I left it in the fridge for like over a year, and it was so freaking good.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I remember having it that night, and he was like, "Yeah, I saw it, and it looked cool, or whatever." You remember how he was telling the story or whatever? He's like, "Yeah, check it out."
I went into the store. Yeah. So many beers to choose from.
But so, anyways, there's this news story that came out. It's about fire. It's some lady suing Fireball. Tell us about it.
You're the expert on this story.
What? So anyways, if you didn't know this, all right. So anyways, the lady suing Fireball whiskey because she bought a Fireball looking little mini. You know those little airplane bottle little minis?
But they got all over 7-Eleven now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And found out that doesn't have actually whiskey in it. It's not whiskey. It's whiskey flavored, cinnamon flavored whiskey or whatever the hell it is. Doesn't have
whiskey flavored.
Whiskey flavored cinnamon. Malt beverage. You know what I mean? It's malt liquor or whatever you want to call it. It's not liquor, okay? So it's not a distilled spirit. Which no shit, you can't buy alcohol or you can't buy liquor, distilled spirits at a damn convenience store.
There's a reason
In
that
Texas.
thing you can get like a gallon of that for like $12 or something. Like,
but that's the thing. So but the packaging is identical. But it does say cinnamon, and the other one says cinnamon whiskey, right? So when you get a real one,
it's got a different.
Everything else is identical.
Yep.
Everything else is identical except for the where it says cinnamon.
I think
says cinnamon whiskey.
Malibu.
Malibu does that shit too.
I think so.
Really?
yeah, I wouldn't have known the difference. So what is the difference? Like, why does she care?
Well, because one's whiskey and one's
not whiskey.
So she didn't get as drunk as she wanted to.
Alcohol. Yeah. Well, there's just a difference, right? So one of them is alcohol and it's flavored cinnamon, like flavored whiskey, right? It's made to taste like whiskey, but it's not whiskey. But I guess she didn't realize that, and she's like, "Oh, it looks." I don't know. Whatever her hick ass did.
Great deal. Give me 12. Cartons.
It still gets you effed up because it's alcohol, but it's just not whiskey, right?
Right.
And so she's suing them. Did you pull up how much she's actually trying to get out of them, or is she just trying to make them stop or anything like that?
I'm trying to get out what the problem is. Like, you don't like it, don't buy any more of it.
Well, because
she's saying it's false advertising.
But she's already bought it.
Misrepresentation, false advertising.
She bought it. She can return it.
Can't return it.
It's not alcohol.
No,
it's not whiskey.
It's alcohol. It's just not whiskey. But yeah, and so it's misrepresentation from the company because it's identical packaging, right? Red top, the same color, the same logo on the front, except on the original one it says cinnamon whiskey, and the other one, and this one just says cinnamon in bold letters. So when you're not paying attention, you just think you're going in there grabbing some Fireball. I mean, you're still going to get drunk, right?
But you're doing it at 7-Eleven, which you can't buy any other whiskey. Or
you cannot buy no distilled spirits unless they have a license for it. And let's be honest, they don't.
But here's the thing, though. She's also buying it up in Illinois, where you can go to 7-Eleven and buy liquor. You can go to your 7-Eleven.
As long as it's a liquor store.
No, not up north.
No. Well, I'm saying a place that sells liquor. A place that sells liquor.
Right, like 7-Eleven sells liquor.
Like a Rite Aid in Kentucky has liquor.
Right. So she's going to places where they sell that, but she's getting the wrong stuff.
I still don't understand. It tastes the same. What are you complaining about? You bought it probably cheaper than what the whiskey part would be. Would it not be?
Yeah, but I guarantee you it doesn't taste the same, right? Like,
all right, so lesson learned. You bought, Diet Dr. Pepper instead of regular Dr. Pepper. So we're saying it's something like that, but the cans look the same. The advertising was the same. It's just, there's no way for you to know that it was Diet, and so now you're going to sue them over it.
Well, look at how they're.
Yeah, I've seen it. I get it, but I also don't. I don't know. I guess it just doesn't hit me. I don't care.
Side by side, yeah, but it's, you go and you show up to get something, and they bottle it and they show it the exact same thing, but it's not. So I get it.
What's the cost difference on it? Like where? I still don't get it. I don't get it.
Let's see here. What's the cost here? I think I saw something where it said it costs. To contain distilled spirits, blah, 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 blah. I don't see it cost.
So, yeah, what is her end game? She wants them to stop selling it? She wants to
probably repurpose,
change the packaging, or she just wants to be compensated because
it's just not fair.
She just found something else to.
She's been wamboozled.
Yeah, and it tastes like whiskey. You got like, I don't understand what the difference that she gets out of it. What's the sensation that you missed? You didn't get as drunk.
It would be less. Yeah, definitely less ABV. You can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not like that's printed on the bottle.
She's probably getting like a 5%, seltzer buzz. And she's like, it's supposed to be 40 proof, or whatever.
It's like all of a sudden, it's like, man, my tolerance has gone up crazy.
I can drink the shit out of this stuff.
I've crushed 14 of these little bottles of Fireball.
Yeah, Fireball whiskey is 33% alcohol. And the cinnamon whiskey, the Fireball cinnamon whiskey, contains 16%. That's still pretty effing high.
That's still pretty high. So here's the danger: you buy all the cinnamon stuff. That's a 16%. Like you said, you build up a tolerance. You think you're doing well. Then you finally get the real stuff, and you drink 5 of those. All of a sudden, now you're dead.
Yeah. The lawsuit states the plaintiff is seeking $5 million in compensation for the controversy. The class action is representing anyone who purchased the drink in Illinois, North Dakota, Wyoming, Idaho, Alaska, Iowa, Mississippi, Arkansas, Kansas, Arizona, South Carolina, Utah.
So she's opened up a class action, which means she gets zero money, and just whoever.
She just wants what's right is right, man.
Like I think it was part of that TransUnion Equifax class action.
Yeah.
Right, because we were there at work and they sent the email saying, "Hey, just go through this." And so I went through because they gave us like the free, for like $1.52.
Yeah. Well, they probably had to pay $10 million,
right?
But it was like 45 million people were impacted.
Right. I was like,
the lawyer that works on it gets his 30% cut or 33%.
Oh yeah,
and then the rest of it's split up between the other 4 million people that want to.
But I completely forgot about it.
I'm not in to make the lawyers rich. Y'all can suck off.
And because it was one of those things. Like when it happened at where we work, they gave us like a free year of monitoring and that, and you just put down that hey, all that. And so I got the check the other day, and I was like, get this, and I see it says class action. So it was like, oh, and open it up. I was like, it's a check, and I look at it, I was like, $1.52.
Sweet, thanks.
I can get
Can't get anything.
No, they just want to get as many people.
You can't even go buy like a
20-ounce
Coke.
The more people you have, the more money you can, I guess, theoretically win. Right for the case,
they can raise it up.
Yeah, and so
the money that they do is the same. It's just how it gets split up. Because I know Liz was part of some class action lawsuit for some game that she used to play on her phone, and she ended up getting, I want to say $1,500 on that one because not a lot of people.
What I'm saying is so if I get 2 million people on, I'm not, as opposed to 500,000 people, they're not going to say ask for more money. Like, hey, we're gonna do $20 million instead of $2 million.
No, it's because the dollar amount is there when you go and do it. They're doing a class auction line,
but still you have an idea of probably how many you're going to get. And I would imagine the more people are involved, the more money you get.
Yeah,
but whatever.
Oh boy, yeah. So, anyways, that's all for now. We're going to be back here in a little bit.
We're not doing picks.
We can. Do you want to do picks next game?
Are we doing another show?
Yeah, we'll do a late show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do picks late show. What are we doing?
What else we got? Hold on. What else we got? How many check marks you got over there?
I got a lot of check marks here.
You got any blanks?
I got a couple.
Okay. So what we'll do
we
is
got your travel thing.
We'll do. I don't know what that means. What the
You
hell's
had your travel hypothetical that you gave me.
Jesus, another hypothetical?
This is from you.
No, I'm just telling you to write this shit down. I don't remember what it was. What was it? Something with ducks?
I don't know. No, it's not a hypothetical. It's a.
The travel.
Right.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna do picks as soon as Boner gets out of the bathroom. We're gonna go through. There's only 2 games this week. Super easy, super fast. Let's talk about. Hey, let's do some over unders as well. You guys.
I don't have any. Like what the over under is.
Well, no. Yeah, it's called the internet.
Real quick while we're waiting to come back. Did you hear about what happened with the Razzies?
What the hell's a Razzie?
The awards for like the worst movies and all that.
No, I don't watch that kind of shit. Don't even listen to news.
Well, they always announce their nominations the same time that the Oscars announce their nominations and things, right?
Funny. Nice.
You know, it's.
Do you want to save this for later?
Well, I mean, we can if you want to.
Yeah, let's save it because we'll bring him in because he'll know about this kind of shit too.
I guarantee you he knows about the Razzies. Yeah,
and I didn't know about it. I don't know it. So, anyways, I got the games pulled up. I got it on Bovada. So
you got that.
We'll take care of those. So, all right, whenever Boner gets back, we're gonna make these picks. But listen, this is the most accelerated part of the show because there's only 2 freaking games that we can pick from. The NFC Championship is San Francisco 49ers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The AFC Championships, Cincinnati Bengals at Kansas City Chiefs. So I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? Anything?
I think he's pinching one off.
I mean, really? We're gonna sit here and wait though. We're waiting.
Okay.
Is there any more beer in there?
No,
that's it.
We drank it all.
Man, he's just over there hoarding all these beers.
It's got a full beer sitting over here. We're like, man.
But yeah, we'll make these picks and then we're gonna shut down for a little bit.
And we'll come back
come back a little solid here. Probably
maybe some My Cousin Vinny talk.
I swear to God, look, he's about to come out bursting out of that damn door.
What?
He did get up pretty damn fast. He did everything back there and shit. He goes, I gotta go to the bathroom. He clocked out and just shot all the way back over here.
I had more room back there. I've just been holding in the whiz for a while.
I hear you, man. Yeah. Just get up and come and go as you please
around
here.
Hydrate today.
Oh, there you go. That's a good thing.
Okay, so you got that going for you, which is nice.
So we've reached the part of the show where we make our NFL picks with a guest. Take it away, Alan.
So we got 2 games. Starting off, San Francisco 49ers are traveling to Philadelphia to play the Eagles. The 49ers are getting 2.5 points in this one.
Let's hope for more.
Yeah, Rapid Dave, who are you taking?
Well, so we'll do 49ers getting 2.5 points and the over-under set at 46.5. Okay?
Okay.
These games I'm staying away from, betting-wise. But since we have to make picks here, we have to, right? And when you told me this spread, I go, you know what? I'm like, I think this is something that San Francisco 49ers can cover, but I would almost want to, I'm going to buy the points. But
don't have that
I'd
option.
say San Francisco somehow hangs in. Purdy already got pretty much the roughest defense. The Eagles' defense is really good as well, but I think he got tested. They're on the road now against Philly. I think the 49ers can keep it close. Let me get the Niners in the 2.5.
All right.
Yeah.
Boner?
Man. Eagles could blow them out, though.
So this one's more of a, I don't know what you would call it. I hate the Eagles right now. I just hate their coach. He's a punk. So I'm just going to root for the 49ers. So I'm going to take the 49ers.
Just wins.
Whatever. He doesn't have anything to do with it. So I'm going to take the Niners in their 2.5 and just hope that it happens.
I would go.
But they got a great defense. I'm still scared about, how many points they can put up, but I think their defense showed that they can stop some.
They can put up points though too, right?
Well, they've definitely got weapons.
Putting up points. Yeah. They've been how healthy is Jalen Hurts? Right? You could tell he wasn't 100% last week, but he was playing a not good Giants team. Right? Yeah. That Giants team really wasn't good. Right? So seeing him going up against a real good, legit defense is going to be different. I'm taking the 49ers in this one, not just to cover, but just to win. The Eagles got a lot of weapons and things like that, but you got a quarterback who's not 100%, and you could see it in some of the stuff that he was doing last week, right? He wasn't pushing it, but also part of that is you're up big, right? So how much are you going to push it? But
I'd hammer the under on this too. Got 2 great defenses, under 46.5. Give me that under action as well.
Eagles defensive line's really, really strong. 49ers offensive line's really strong.
You're saying 46. Mm-hmm. So 27-20.
24-23.
That's.
I think defense coming to play. think defense
I
is
think
going
I'm going to take the over on this one. Because I just don't think that's a lot of points.
Well, you would have to think that Jalen Hurts can score more than Dak. Not turn it over. They'll just go read option and actually score the.
Yeah, I
touchdowns.
definitely think they could score more. But yeah, and I think the 49ers will score more on the Eagles because I don't think the Eagles' defense is quite as good as the Cowboys' defense. The Cowboys' defense is pretty good.
The Eagles can get after the quarterback.
Yep,
they can, but
I think it's going to be a low scoring game. I don't want that though. I'd like to see a effing shootout or something fun to watch. You know what I mean?
Typically, whatever you think it's going to be, it'll be the complete opposite.
Yeah, opposite. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's the over. Hammer the over.
So you taking the over or the under here?
Oh, am I picking both of them?
Yeah, why
I
not?
think it's going to be low scoring, so that means it must be high scoring. So give me the over.
Okay.
Damn it! Whatever I pick, it's the opposite, so it doesn't matter. What do we got for the late game?
And next we got the Bengals and the Chiefs. This is a straight pick 'em.
Woo!
It's a pick 'em.
Bengals. According here, it says Bengals are a 1-point favorite.
Okay, well,
we'll go with a pick 'em.
We go with ESPN, which pulls theirs off of. I think they pulled theirs off of Caesar's Sportsbook or something like that. In this one, I'm gonna let you go last over there because I know you got. But
Bengals by 10. Give me extra points.
I'll lead them by 1.
Yeah.
I don't know how healthy Pat Mahomes is. Right.
That's the reason it's so close.
He's come out and said, "No, I'm good. If we play today, I'm good to go." Which what else is he going to say, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna check with my wife to make sure I can play.
Put in my brother, whatever his name is.
Yeah, whatever.
That guy back there dancing around.
Yeah, Mahomes, whatever the fucking name is. Dancing shit.
Jackson probably. He looks like a Jackson.
Yeah, he probably is Jackson.
Jackson Mahomes.
It's been a while since the Chiefs have been back. It's tough to go to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm. It's just so tough.
It's tough, but the Bengals have looked good. They took care of the Bills, but the Bengals have also won. Was it 3 straight or 4 straight against the Chiefs?
Something weird.
I think it's 3 straight. It's hard to win. It's hard to win that many games.
Every time they play again, right? I'll be like, no, there's no way they can do it. There's no way I can do it.
I just,
you can't keep those streaks alive.
It's just that's what I'm going with. I'm going with the Chiefs. It's hard to go back to back to the Super Bowl. It's hard to beat the same team so many times in a row. It's going to be a really close game, and I think you're going to have a high scoring game.
The over/under is 47.5, 1 point higher.
Oh, wow. I'm mashing the over.
Cincinnati's going to score that by themselves.
That's what I'm saying. Like, shit.
Oh, no, I think it's hard to beat them 4 times in a row or do it, but I think it makes it a lot easier when you got one quarterback on a bum leg who makes his entire career off of scramble plays and, funky throws, and he's not going to be able to move as well. He's going to have a problem.
Yeah. That's the only thing I don't like about this game. I wish Mahomes was healthy.
What scares me
I don't want him to be
is he can dump it off to Jarrett McKinnon, who runs for 80-yard touchdowns and like weird stuff.
Pacheco's looked good here lately.
Yeah.
And
so he's got
Kelsey's
people that make plays.
A man amongst boys.
I'm taking the Bengals.
I'm taking the Bengals too.
All right,
and the over.
Hostiles in there, right? This is the shootout that I'm like.
So it's probably going to be under then.
It'll probably. What was that one game? I was like, it's over. A shootout and Bengals, and hell, the game got stopped 5 minutes in. Yeah, no,
I just need to know if you're taking the over or the under.
I didn't pick the Bengals last week, did I? I took them in the points.
No, you took the Bengals.
Them
last
in the points,
week. Yeah.
But not to win. This is actually pick them to win. I think here's a couple things like you definitely want to pay attention to. Obviously, no brainer shit. You're gonna want to see if Mahomes is gonna play or if he's even healthy, right? Because and that's something I want to see him healthy. I'd love to see these two teams go at it and with the backups in. Yeah, they're not winning, right? There's no way they could. Maybe, right?
No,
but.
And you look good when you came in for that little bit last week. Let him straight right down the field for a touchdown.
I did
75-yard drive for a touchdown.
Would he hand it off to somebody? I wouldn't even watch it.
The Jags.
Yeah, Jags. Yeah, you know what I mean. But I want to say the Chiefs, but I don't think I can. I
know you. That's why I said I already wrote down the Bengals. I know that's who you're picking. Just tell me if you're taking the over or the under.
I want the over, and I'm picking the Bengals.
I know you are.
The Chiefs are going to win. They'll win. They'll win.
Chiefs in the under.
Chiefs in the under, baby. Mark it down.
I don't know. There's just so many things. There's so many streaks going on, and they have to end at a certain point in time, right?
It's terrible. But, yeah, maybe they get out there and just go after it, and they get after it, and they just beat the shit right out of – I mean, they just seriously, they took care of the Bills. You know, everybody's like, "Oh, the Bills didn't show up." Like, they tried
in the snow.
They went up there and just beat the hell out of them.
They did.
They got after Josh Allen, got him rattled early, got everybody rattled. Hell, even Eli Apple was looking good out there. I don't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
And Money was every time they trotted Money out there, right down the middle. So I hope it's the same story. But to be honest with you, it's tough to go back to Super Bowl back to back. You know, and it's just I figure it's impossible. I go, we're gonna get to the playoffs, we'll lose the first round, no big deal. I go, who cares?
No big deal.
And here we are in an AFC Championship game. So I like I said, I was gonna drive up there. I was like, fuck, I might just drive.
You still might.
Yeah. I really was hoping it was the earlier game because it'd have been cooler. Because once the game's over, just come home.
Right.
But with that, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, as long as the Bengals are wearing their normal orange and black helmets, they're winning. If they try and do this white and black
They go
stuff,
white out?
they're out. Yeah.
I think they are. Like even Brad's like, "Are y'all gonna white out this weekend?" Like, shut your mouth.
Dumbest looking uniforms.
I love it. I love that helmet. I don't like the whole like the white jersey, white pants, and the white helmet. But I like the white helmet. The white helmet's dope.
It's not even a Bengal anymore. It's a zebra.
Yeah.
Well, there's white Bengal tigers.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna hit the button. We're getting out of here. So we're gonna be back here in a little bit. We're going to take a quick break, get some different beers, clean off this table, and then Alan's got a couple things he wants to talk about. I think we're going to – what the hell did he say? Something about traveling and yada, yada, yada. I don't know. But thanks so much, everybody, hanging out with us today. A lot of fun. We'll be back.
Wait.
Check us out. What?
Wait, there's no more?
Wait, there's no more? Oh, my God. See, Alan needs to get back to getting these damn these audio things pulled. So, but, yeah, I appreciate everybody who stopped in today. That's really going to do it for us. Say bye. Bye, Ryan.
As always, that's Alan. That's Rapid Dave. Deuces.
Adios. Thanks so much.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.